sorry. So very sorry. You can't edit the settings once you're in there, which is a fucking pain in the ass. So let's see if it connects to Instagram, because I don't ever go live on Instagram, but I would love to. You like my skin tone? Oh, you can hear the landscapers. My bad. Yeah, they're almost done over here. They shouldn't be by my window too much more. Thanks, you too, Mazziati. There we go. Now we can go live on Instagram. But now I have fucking 4 chat windows. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? There's so many chat windows. Ah! So many chat windows. My tarot card reading was right? Fucking love it. Yes. Maha chuds. Trump! Trump! Do you just, like, randomly... Neon Man, do you, like, go into a store and just, like, yell Trump, or do you just do that on the internet where you just, like, randomly come into places and yell stuff? I bet you can't prove me wrong, Neon Man. I bet you can't prove me wrong. Y'all make sure that you're tapping the screen and sharing the live. We only have 674 likes. We have been live for 3 minutes. We should have been over 3,000 at this point. You guys know what to do. Come in here and be fierce. Tap the shit out of the screen. YouTube is gonna come on here in a minute, and they're gonna start. There's 2 people watching on YouTube right now, and I guarantee you, I'm not a liberal user. Right. Speaking of MAGA chuds. Trump! That's like, it's so weird to me that you think everybody's a liberal if they're not MAGA. Neon is a gas. Haha, you're right. Neon is a gas. They took our gerbs! I want to take out my hair extension. I'm going to take it out. It's annoying me. No rainbow hair till later. No rainbow hair till later. We're not going to get any ops. Anarchy. We love anarchy. Yes. Yes, I am. Did he, Sean? How did he do that? Elaborate. Not in the chat, though. Request up. What? Correct, Jayco. That's weird. Did I just get on chat? What? Oh, nice, Tia. Good morning, Sam. How are you? Neither. Oh, you're asking your chat. Well, you asked my chat. I literally just got here. I don't know. What's up, Alex? I see you on YouTube. Thank you, Mendy. You feel like you need to fight. Daniel, it's not going to happen. Something else. I can tell by the way you spell, my love, that you are definitely not equipped for this conversation.
Yo, hello?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty decent. What about you?
I am doing wonderful. So,
All
Trump
right,
is fascist.
Trump is a
Prove me wrong.
fascist. Yeah, so there's no way to actually prove he's a fascist. He hasn't done anything fascist other than do what any other president does. Take stuff, start wars, but that's not really fascism, so that's just president shit.
Have you ever heard of the 14 tenets of fascism?
Probably a bunch of buzzwords, but I'm willing to hear it out.
I'm not going to list out the 14 tenets of fascism for you. You
Oh,
came
okay.
up
Well,
here.
no, I
Your
haven't
job
heard
is
of
to
it.
prove me wrong.
No, I haven't heard of
You're,
it.
so you're not equipped for this conversation.
I mean, well, if you want to pull that card because you're scared, I mean, that's fine.
I'm not scared, especially
Scared?
not of somebody with a fucking
Scared?
SpongeBob PFP.
Scared?
Okay.
Chicken.
Okay.
Why won't you kick me, buddy? You scared?
No. User, how are you today?
Nathan and
We're doing well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Would you like to try to prove me wrong?
No, I think you're trolling, but I'm supporting you as a trans woman. I know that you're trans, so I want you to just, continue to be your natural
I'm not
self. So
trans.
if you think you look like a fucking dude,
Oh, okay.
You're a grown man, bro. You're a grown man.
yeah, look at this weirdo. Trump's fascist. No, you're an ugly woman who has no other options. So you have to lash out and get validation from other ugly women. Nice jawline, though, bro.
Yeah.
She won't kick us because she's mad at us. She wants our approval. Or he wants our approval.
Hey, Alex, how are
Fascinating.
you this morning?
Can't complain too much, honestly.
That's good. Trump is a fascist. Would you
Yep.
like to prove me wrong?
I don't think he's a fascist.
Okay. Prove me wrong.
How do you define fascism?
It's an authoritarian right-wing ideology. Paleogenic ultranationalism.
Trump literally spray paints himself a darker color to mimic our skin tone as Mediterraneans, ma'am. I
What
don't
does that
think
have to do
that's...
with fascism?
I mean, you could argue, for example, that Hitler believed that he descended from ancient Greeks, and there's
That has
that.
nothing to do with fascism.
Trump, it's because Trump is clearly fine with brown people. Clearly. So,
That's what I'm saying. He a
That-
nigga,
that-
bro. He with us.
That has nothing to do with fascism.
So to you, fascism is just an authoritarian right-wing ideology. So, like,
Correct.
a child could be a fascist. I don't like this. I think that unless you're putting real
Yeah,
action
she's
into
dumb.
A child
Unless you're
cannot
putting-
be a fascist. They're not
Right, because it's
mentally
more than
equipped
an
to do so.
ideology. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, you could also argue that. That makes sense. Still, I wouldn't be willing to call even an adult who has that ideology a fascist unless they are taking the actions, unless they are actively doing it. Trump is
He's actively
pretty
doing
normal. What shows that?
Have you ever heard of the 14 tenets of fascism?
Uh-oh, you better know this one.
Yes.
You have. Perfect. Where would you like to start?
You go.
I go? Well, there's 14
Yeah.
of them. Pick a number.
Number 1.
Sure. Powerful and continuing nationalism. Make America great again, America first, repeated claims that America's in decline and only he can restore its greatness, using the flag as iconography, like when he was hugging the flag and being a fucking weirdo. Powerful and continuing nationalism. Trump 2024 flags, all that shit.
You... God. Well, he doesn't meet all 14.
He does. Every single one of them. Every single one of them.
No, not entirely.
Sure. Pick another one.
Number 11. Trump doesn't completely disdain intellectuals and the arts. He respects a few people. He respects RFK, you can tell.
Really? Calling scientists hoaxsters, the bullshit that he
Hasn't
pulled
said
with
anything bad
COVID,
about RFK.
calling RFK is a fucking dunce.
Oh, really?
RFK is following his agenda. So yeah, calling universities radical left indoctrination machines. Damn, YouTube, y'all need to chill. Threatened to strip federal funding from universities that permitted pro-Palestinian protests, ended federal arts and humanities through Doge cuts, dismantling the Department of Education, down to fucking nothing. Number 11. Check.
Nah, she's making shit up. Can't prove he did any of that.
No, he definitely did some of those things, but you're speaking about it like he universally hates them. He doesn't.
What has he done to improve the arts? I mean, he's defaced the Kennedy Center.
I think if he really were a fascist, he would get rid of things like FAFSA. He would get rid of all programs. He still is allowing there to be some
Legally,
backbone.
he has to...
Yeah, there are checks and balances. That's another reason why he's not
yes
a
and
fascist.
no.
He's not a dictator.
Yes and no.
He's a
There are
wannabe
things
fascist.
that his administration has gotten away with that others have.
He is a want-to-be fascist. He's a wannabe.
You still haven't
He
proved
doesn't
me
have
wrong.
the power.
Do you have any evidence to substantiate that he's not a fascist?
He doesn't have the power to be a real fascist.
Really?
Yes.
So he doesn't have Congress, Senate, and a conservative Supreme Court. Thank you, Tia.
They don't.
I
all
mean, not really.
The right wing court people that he had. Those people are disjointed. They're not working together fully. They vote against each other. I've seen the way it goes.
You're just basing this all on feelings and vibes, my guy. I'm telling you.
I can't prove him wrong. Can't prove him wrong.
It's not.
The point is not to prove him wrong. The point is for him to prove me wrong.
I mean, it seems like Biden would be a
See it right
fascist
there?
by your
Prove
definition as
me
well too.
wrong? Do you see that? Prove me wrong.
Would you agree that Joe Biden is also a fascist?
No,
Or no?
I'm not. He does not meet the 14 tenets of
Because
fascism.
he doesn't go "Yay America" quite enough for you.
Nope.
He's a
he
little
doesn't
more
meet the
sly
14
with
tenets
it.
of
A little more
fascism.
sly like a fox. A little more
We're not
foxy
talking
about it.
We're not talking about Joe Biden for starters.
Every president's a fascist under her.
No, I'm over here. I'm literally over here, whole ass tranny, and I'm like, damn, some of these bitches really do have Trump derangement syndrome. Okay, good luck.
Damn, she whatever that one was, it told you, man.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It told you. You got debunked.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about prove me wrong, kid.
Well, that was easy. Actually, we missed one, but we'll just leave that one off the counter. I know. Being trans has nothing to do with this conversation. It is what it is, Jay. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I am great. Trump is a fascist. Prove me wrong.
I think he is,
Okay, so why are you here?
because I play golf with Trump and he is everything that you say he is, and he's your president.
Okay. Open up multi-guest. We have a running tally. 0 losses, 16 wins. 16 people have tried and failed to prove that Trump is not a fascist. Most of them don't even know what fascism is, which is like the crazy part. Good morning, how are you?
Not bad. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. Trump is a fascist, prove me wrong.
I don't see him using state economy. I don't see where the black shirts are at. I mean,
Excuse me for just 1 second. It's brown shirts, but not...
no, brown shirts were the Nazis. Black shirts was
Peter,
Mussolini.
hey, Peter. There was no reason to have you up here, sweetheart. You said that you agreed that Trump is a fascist, so why would you be up here? The topic is prove me wrong. You were just up here wasting my time. I don't need you here. Okay, so anyway,
Yeah,
black
could you
shirts, brown
correct
shirts,
yourself?
green shirts, yellow shirts.
No.
Prove that
You
Trump
see,
is not a
'cause
fascist. No,
you're
we're
mixing
not
it all
gonna-
up. Could
we're
you
not-
correct
we're not
yourself?
We're not going
Please?
to do that.
But correct if you wait. You're challenging the fascism thing, and you can't even get the colors right. It was the mustache man. Ma'am,
Prove
if
me
you want,
wrong. We're
I'm
not
going to
talking
prove
about
you wrong.
Okay,
I'll prove
get
you
to
wrong.
it. Get to it.
Well, first of all, your 14
All right, well then I'm
tenets
just
have
gonna go fuck around in the comments.
the 14 tenets
So
have
you
nothing
tell
to
me
do
when you're ready.
with, ma'am. The 14 tenets were college kids who had that was their opinion of what fascism was. If you want to learn what fascism is,
Dr.
you might
Lawrence
want to
Britt is
refer
not a
to
college
Benito
student.
Mussolini. You might want to refer to Mussolini, not some kids out of college. So the black shirts were Mussolini. Mussolini believed in a state economy, ma'am. So tell me where Trump is using a state economy. Tell me where he has a group of people
Sir,
going
we're having
out
a conversation.
and crushing
We're
his
having a
descendants.
conversation. Let me just help you out here. We're having a conversation about the 14 tenets of fascism and how Trump
That
exhibits
doesn't
all
exist
14.
in Benito
Shut
Mussolini
the fuck
fascism,
up.
ma'am.
Shut up. We're
Now I
talking
see why
about
they
the
call you
14.
dude.
We're talking about the 14 tenets of fascism.
That doesn't exist
And
in
how
Benito
Trump-
Mussolini.
I don't care what you are saying. I'm telling you what the conversation is about so you can be on the same page. If you don't, you can take a fucking hike and we can add another counter to the W. So would you kindly shut the fuck up?
That would be losing.
Okay. He said one word, she butts in. Her IQ is insanely low. IQs are just a measurement of pattern recognition. So they actually don't really measure level of intelligence. That's why autistic people like myself do really well on IQ tests.
Fantastic.
I'm not talking to
Did
you.
Mussolini?
Shut up.
So you can't engage. Got it.
You weren't ready to engage. Are you ready now?
Sure.
Okay,
Is
so we're
Trump-
talking about the 14 tenets of fascism and how Trump exhibits every single one of those
Fantastic.
tenets. Prove me wrong.
I'm proving you wrong by the 14 tenets don't exist. If you want to go to fascism, you might want to go.
They exist, and that is the basis of our conversation.
Mussolini
today.
is the fascist. Mussolini.
Are you? Yes. Mussolini
Mussolini
and Hitler were
created-
studied in order for them to come up with the 14 tenets of fascism. Are you willing to engage in earnest about the 14 tenets of fascism and how Donald Trump exhibits them, or would you like to get the fuck out?
Oh, so now you're going to mute? When was the 14
Yes or
tenets
no?
written?
Yes or no?
When were they written?
Yes or
You
no?
don't know when the 14 tenets were written.
2003.
Oh, 2003.
Most
When was
updated.
Benito
Most
Mussolini?
updated.
When was Benito
Sir,
Mussolini?
it's called studying history. Jesus Christ.
Mussolini is the developer,
Galaxy
the
to Kick
creator of
or
fascism.
Super
You
Chat.
might want to study him to make a comparison, ma'am.
Mussolini was studied when they compiled the 14 tenets
plug
of
my bike in for a few
fascism.
minutes to
So
see if
you
we
don't know
give
how
me
to
up them
study
hills.
Mussolini. You need
Man,
somebody
I
else's
could have charged
opinion.
it for way longer, thinking not knowing.
Bracco, do you know you're up here?
Bro.
Bracco.
And then, yeah, because I got it.
So what did Mussolini do?
What did he do?
Wait,
We're not
wait.
talking
You're
about
arguing
Mussolini.
fascism,
If you wanna
and
talk
you
about
don't know what
Mussolini, then you go ahead and
Mussolini's
you talk about
tactics were.
fascism. Sir,
You are
if you
you're
want to talk
arguing-
about Mussolini, you
Oh,
can. Have
Jesus.
fun. Go for it. I'll give you the floor. You can give us all a history
Fantastic.
lesson
Thank
on
you.
Mussolini. Go for it.
Perfect. Sing. You're. So you keep.
Are
I
you
wonder
ready to
what.
engage on the topic or no?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but it's you who are incapable of doing it.
So, why is Trump not a fascist?
Fantastic. I'd love to go through it, but you are incapable because you want to continue to refer to the 14 tenets. Why don't you tell me what Mussolini did, who is the actual literal creator of fascism, ma'am?
Sir, that's not how this works.
You're not capable of having
Follow
this
me for
conversation,
MMA takes.
apparently.
Follow me for MMA takes. This creator's a L. Follow me for MMA takes. Follow me for MMA takes. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Oh
Follow
my
me. Follow me.
God.
Follow me.
Nobody
follow me,
can
follow me,
understand
follow
what
me.
you're saying, stupid.
I'm curious as to why you haven't studied Mussolini and compare Mussolini to Trump so you could call him a fascism. Why are you going to some group of people who apparently are giving you their opinion? Why don't you have your own? Or are you incapable of actually studying Mussolini's history and saying that I'm sorry?
Why are you afraid to engage
Because
in the
it doesn't exist, ma'am. You're doing false comparisons. By your standards, by the 14 tenants, you could add Obama into that list, Bush,
I agree with you. I have a
Biden.
feeling
You could
he
add
is a fan of
everybody into that
Mussolini.
list, ma'am.
No, you can't.
Yes. First of all, you know Mussolini was a socialist, right? Is Trump a socialist?
I'm going to say this to you one more time. I'm going to say it real slow because
No,
apparently
you're
that's
slow.
your speed.
You're slow. You don't know who Mussolini
Apparently
was.
that's your speed.
You're slow.
You got paid to kick. Bye, fuckface. Hey, if you're a mod, don't kick people. I'll do it. Thank you. Everybody W's Trish in the chat. YouTube, if you're tired of hearing somebody, you can also send a super chat to kick. And they can go back to the area in which they came, which is probably their mother's basement. So W to me, because he couldn't engage in the fucking topic. Mussolini. Is that like Candyman if you say Mussolini 3 times, like he fucking appears? You can go and read the definition of Mussolini. Or, I'm sorry, of fascism. What the fuck is this? Stop. No, don't send me this shit ever again. I don't know what this is. Thank you, Curly. Delete. What? What did I miss? Hold on, I'm in a group chat. Okay. I had to get caught up. How you can't send yourself gifts, Peter. Peter, honey, you're crying a whole bunch. Here, look. I'm going to send you an invite. You can come back up and you can say what it is that you want to say so you can stop dry crying in the comments. I'm not paying attention to the chat, Marjorie. Peter, I sent you an invite. You had a lot to say. You can come up here and say it. You're crying about it in the comments. I'm not a liberal. I can, as I was trying to tell the fucking turnip that was up here, we're talking about the 14 tenets of fascism and how they apply to Donald Trump. Because it's the easiest way to measure whether or not somebody is engaging in fascist behavior. No. Things exist besides liberals and MAGA. I don't know why you do that. Okay, Peter, I invited you back up. I don't know what it is that you want from me, but you're going to get muted. Exactly. It's so stupid. They don't fucking know anything. Everybody is wild this morning. Thanks for calling the stream. Please tell me your name and where you're calling from. Okay, bye. Oh, I didn't mean to turn that off. Anonymous caller ID. We need to turn that back on. Thank you, Z Spark, for the hand hearts. Appreciate you. Thomas, I don't know, babe. I don't know. All right, let's see who's in the guest requests. I like this username better. We're going to start here. I did, Allie. I invited him up twice. Good morning. How are you?
Hold on one second. My microphone's not working.
It is, but you can turn your camera off because it causes an echo.
There we go.
Okay.
You want me to prove you wrong that Trump is a fascist?
Yes. Please try and prove that Trump is not a fascist.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Nick, you are the first ever. In my eyes. Anyway. Real, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Amanda. How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Why you said Trump is a fascist?
Because he meets all 14 tenets of fascism.
Like,
All 14 of them.
okay, well, like, can you put an example?
Sure, which number? Pick a number. We can talk about
Number
it.
7.
Number 7. Oh, number 7 is a great one. Do you know what number 7 is?
I want to hear it from you.
Well, I'm just asking you, do you know what number 7 is?
No, I don't. I don't.
It's obsession with national security.
Is what?
It's obsession with national security.
So being obsessed with having a secure country, that's bad.
Invoking national security to justify a Muslim ban, a border wall, mass deportation operations, using fear of immigrants and criminals as foreign threats. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, they're stealing your jobs, all that bullshit. Yeah.
Okay. The way that you put
And
it,
only
yeah,
he
it
can
sounds
fix it. Only he
okay.
can fix it,
The way that you put it sounds really bad. Yeah, that's real bad.
though. Uh-huh.
But the way that America was like 4 years ago, it was really bad. You don't think America's getting better?
No. By what metric would you measure that America is getting better?
Crimes are low now. Now that you talk about security, right? Crimes are low. People
Are they?
respect them. Yeah, people respect America more.
No, they don't.
Oh no?
No, they don't. No, they don't.
So you had people in America that were burning the American flag, and you think that's okay?
People still burn the American flag. And yes, it's okay.
And you're an American, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you think that somebody from another country coming here to burn their American flag, that's okay?
It's a constitutionally protected right. Yes.
Even though they don't have papers, it's still okay.
Yes, everyone is afforded the protections of the Constitution while they are a United States soil.
Got you. That's
how the
crazy.
Constitution
Have a
works.
good day, Amanda.
Okay. Damn, I'm just stacking dubs. What's up, Kiki? Kiki. Did you request up on purpose, Kiki?
I did request up on purpose.
Oh, okay.
I'm a friendly. I don't know if you're taking friendlies.
I prefer not to, but if there's something you want to say, please say it.
Just want to remind you, in case you didn't know from last July, Trump tweeted, Rosie O'Donnell is a threat to humanity and should lose her citizenship. I think it's always good to remind people that's a fucking quintessential example of fascism, putting a target on people's back because you don't like them.
Thank you for adding in that little factoid, Eric. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Caller, please tell me your name and where you are calling from. Or bye. Oh boy, it is crazy today. Thanks for being here, Thomas. Instagram has a huge delay. All right, let's see who else is around here. Let's see. When I click multi-guest, does it come up on the screen? Oh no, thank goodness. Good morning, Joey. How are you today?
Good morning to you and your support group on this great morning.
My support group?
Yeah, I said good morning to you guys.
Okay. Trump is a fascist. Prove me wrong.
Do you think Trump's far right?
Yes.
I'm not laughing at your answer. I'm just laughing at how you answer that. Okay. So I don't think Trump's far right. I think Trump resembles more of a 90s, 2000s moderate Democrat than he does far right. I think the Democratic, you give me crazy eyes. What, you think it's crazy to say?
Yeah.
2008, Biden and Obama were against gay marriage. Trump was the only active president that came into office not against gay marriage. 2008, Hillary Clinton said anyone who comes in this country must speak English. Sounds.
You don't remember exactly what Trump said about same-sex marriage, do you?
Yeah, I know exactly what he said about same-sex marriage.
What did he say?
Are we talking about when he first came into in 2016?
What did Trump say about same-sex marriage? Pick a year. I don't care.
Oh, you tell me what year. Which one are we talking about?
He's talked about it numerous times, so I'm just asking if you remember what he said about same-sex marriage.
Yeah, 1 sec. So let me let's see here.
Okay, Good morning, caller. Please tell me your name and where you're calling from. If you don't answer, your phone number is getting blocked.
Did we talk about this speech right here?
There's multiple times. Jesus.
Well, yeah, no. You said you want me to pick one. I don't know which one you want. So, do you want me in 2015? This one in 2017? Like, which one do you want?
In 2013. Start there.
2013. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what he said in 2013.
Mm-hmm. And 2015 said the same thing.
On the Howard Stern show in February 2013, he said same-sex marriage was not his thing. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes. One of
Not
them.
his.
He also said that so his initial stance on same-sex marriage was that he favored traditional marriage. Then after the 2015 court ruling, he said that it was settled law and it was not his thing.
Yeah, right. So he favored.
He's never been in favor of same-sex marriage. He just said he thinks that marriage should be between a man and a woman, and then that it was settled law and it was not his thing.
Yeah. Did he ever say anything against?
He was never.
Did he ever say anything against same-sex marriage?
Saying that he personally favored traditional marriage. Yes, that is against. That is in opposition to same-sex marriage. What does that have to do with him being a fascist?
I'm very pro-gay marriage, but I'm also favor traditional marriage. It doesn't mean I'm against gay marriage. So I don't believe that Trump is far right. But if we can go down to the 10 primary characteristics of a fascist. Have you done that before? I'm guessing you have because you have a support group on TikTok. But have you done that recently?
I don't have a support group.
I know, but have you done that really recently?
Done what recently?
Going through the 10 characteristics of a fascist.
It's 14, and yes.
And they all resemble Trump to you?
Every single one of them.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
40.
40. Now, I don't believe you're 40, but that's okay. But let me ask you something.
1985.
I was born in 86. So let's just say we are the same age.
I didn't ask.
This is what you decided to do with your time? It's June 3rd, 2026.
Yeah, I hang out and do this until I go to work.
June 3rd, 2026.
I work second shift, so.
And this is sitting in front of a camera with a support group. This is what makes it. This is fun?
You're a Phillies fan. That says enough for me.
Go Birds.
The Eagles.
You take antidepressants. That says enough for me.
Shitbirds. So are you going to talk about the topic, or are you going to drive?
Yeah, I wanted to go through the 10. You said there's 14.
It's 14.
Before we do that, are you on antidepressants?
No.
Okay, do you ever think about maybe it's a good idea?
No.
The fact that it's June 3rd, 2026, and you're still sitting in front of a camera with a support group talking about Trump?
Are you going to engage in the topic, yes or no?
Yeah, I would love to.
I like talking about the Republican Party and the Democrat Party, but for some reason, whenever I talk about that, they go, "You have TDS. You're obsessed with Trump." I'm like, I'm not talking about Trump. You guys keep talking about Trump, so here we go. I give the people what they want.
Well, I don't think Trump's a fascist.
So
I think
I'm not talking about my mental health or any of that other shit. We're going to stick on topic, okay?
Okay. I don't think Trump's a fascist. I think when people call him a fascist, a dictator, Hitler, I think that's the reason we have Trump as president today. I think people kind of got tired of hearing the same old bullshit. I think people got tired of the Democratic Party going too far left, too far progressiveness. People want a moderate Democrat back. And my thing, as a registered Democrat.
Okay. Prove that Trump is not a fascist. I don't need a monologue. I don't care about how you voted, what political party you align with. You can be a Democrat and try and prove that Trump is not a fascist. You can have at it all you want. I don't care.
Okay. On number 6, controlled mass media. You think Donald Trump controls the mass media?
Yes.
How do you feel that way?
Look at what he did with CBS.
What did he do with CBS?
Well, I'll let you go look that up. He constantly declares that everything is fake news, that the mainstream media is the enemy of the people. Repeatedly.
That's not controlling mass media.
Yes, it is. By creating
Telling it's fake news is controlling it?
By creating distrust with the media, yes, it is.
Well, see,
He
here's
also
why
pushed
it's
to revoke press credentials of journalists whose coverage he didn't like, excluding them from the Pentagon. Yes, that is controlling mass media.
No, that's not controlling mass media, but this is why it's hard to have conversations like prove me wrong, because
Sir, you don't even know that there's 14 tenets of fascism. I'm taking what you say very lightly.
Okay, well, it was same here, my friend, because if you're going to say that he's controlling mass media, obviously he's not controlling mass media. You put any mass media on, ABC, CBS, Fox, they're all against Donald Trump. Now that you say it's controlling mass media? They're against the guy, but he's controlling it? Does that make sense to you?
So why did Stephen Colbert lose his job?
Because he had horrible ratings. Now, with that being said, if they're against... Yeah, okay, well, should we go down through his ratings and see?
Go ahead, I guess.
Okay, and while I'm doing that, though, does that make sense to you? They're against the guy and he controls it. That makes sense? The most egotistical guy I've ever seen in my life wants to control media that is against him. That makes sense.
Creating distrust for the media is controlling the media. When
what are you talking about?
News outlets are reporting factual information, and you consistently yell fake news, the media is out to get me, blah 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 blah, and you create distrust for the media among your fan base, because that's what it is. Y'all are fans. Trump supporters, y'all are fucking fans. It's weird. Yes, that is in fact controlling the media.
Do you trust the media?
No.
What, did you take Trump's word for it?
No.
Okay, so then Trump was right then when since he said don't trust the media.
I don't trust the media because of Trump.
You don't trust the media. So Trump tells you don't trust the media.
Because of what he has done. You gotta let me finish the whole sentence, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because of what he has done to alter how things are reported since his bullshit ass first term.
You think he had a bullshit first term?
Yeah. They pussyfoot around everything that he does now. The way that they've reported on him has drastically changed.
Well, because you can't just blatantly lie or they get sued and they see that, right? They're paying out of their pocket. That's what kind of happens when you lie.
Who has he sued? He has sued, what was his name? George Stephanopoulos? And they settled. Because it's cheaper to settle than it is to fight it.
Okay, so do you want to know exactly what press now he sued?
Colbert was #1 in late night ratings for the last however fucking long.
What are you talking about late? What time's Colbert come on? 11:35?
I don't know what time he goes on. I don't watch TV.
Well, you said he was #1 at 11:35? Come on.
In late night TV, yes.
Well, it's called late night TV.
Right, he sued George. Didn't he sue George Stephanopoulos like directly though? He sued BBC. He sues everybody, but it's funny that he didn't sue E. Jean Carroll. Well, I guess he did sue E. Jean Carroll and he lost.
No, they're going after E. Jean Carroll as we speak right now. But with that being said, yeah, he sues a lot. You can't just say anything you want about somebody and lie. Well, that's what happens. People fuck around and find out. That's okay. But with that being said,
he settles or he loses. But in any case, we're talking about fascism. So let's get back to fascism.
So again, when I talk about controlling mass media, calling them fake is not controlling mass media. It's kind of hard when mass media is negative on you, but you say control. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm not shocked here on TikTok, Fire Camera, with a support group. But if we go to a couple more of it.
Why are you such a fucking chud?
Ah, you're getting upset. I don't know why you're getting upset. I want to call you names.
No, I'm not upset. Sir, you fucking asked me if I was on antidepressants and saying I have a support group. Like, get fucking real.
Well, you definitely have a
Stop
support
being
group.
a
I just
bitch
making sure you weren't on
and just have the
antidepressants.
conversation.
Okay. So fraudulent elections, number 14. Do you think November 2024 was a fraudulent election?
That's not what that means. No, it was not a fraudulent election. You don't remember Trump saying that
I'm saying 2020 is fake
cheated?
news, not what that says.
That they cheated.
That's not what a fraudulent. That's not what fraudulent elections mean.
What does fraudulent elections mean?
Sometimes elections in fascist nations are a complete sham. Other times elections are manipulated by smear campaigns against or even assassination. Oh, wow. Assassination of opposing candidates. That's weird. Use of legislation to control voting numbers or politically district boundaries and manipulate of the media. Wow, that's weird again. So you kind of laugh like a
all
crazy
of them
person
are
after I
things
said
that Trump did. He refused to commit to a peaceful transfer of power. January fucking 6th. I don't know if you remember that. He pressured Vice President Pence to refuse to certify the Electoral College results. There's that. His allies coordinated fake elector schemes in 7 fucking states. There's that. And then back to January 6th. There's that. So yeah, he does exhibit number 14.
So again, we can kind of look at it in each way, right? So a fraudulent election, elections in fascist nations are a complete sham. Do you think there are less?
You're breaking up. Right, Thomas. I don't fucking know. They're idiots. No, he's not, Dan. He must have gotten a phone call. Good morning, how are you?
Hi, Amanda. How you doing? I'm doing good.
I am great, thanks. Donald Trump is a fascist. Prove me wrong.
He's not a fascist.
Okay.
Like one point you said that he doesn't control the media. Like, what are you talking about? That's not true. Him discrediting media is not him controlling it.
If you declare that the mainstream media is the enemy of the people and you create a valley, not even a fucking valley, a canyon of distrust for the people towards the media, yes, you are controlling the media. That is in fact controlling the media. When you create distrust, with the free and fair press amongst the people, yes, it is controlling the media. Because now when the media reports things that are accurate, like him doing fuck shit, and he's created this distrust, people don't believe that he's doing the fuck shit. It is controlling the media.
No, it's not. He's not forcing anyone to believe what he's saying.
Really
He's just
care about
expressing
your
his opinion.
nuh-uh.
Why you don't care about my nuh-uh?
Because I'm telling you factually that when
That's not what controlling is. If he was controlling it, it's him pushing out the news. He's not doing that. Everyone has the free will to believe what they want, and if they want to believe Trump, they believe Trump. That's not him controlling it.
So during COVID, when they were inaccurately reporting things because Trump was saying that COVID wasn't real and blah 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 blah, you don't think that's controlling the media? Let you up right quick. All right, Leon, I'll let you up right quick.
I just think that's him expressing his opinion.
Nuh-uh isn't an argument, friend.
Even if he's wrong, I don't agree with that.
How old are you, Jesus?
Dude, I'm old.
How old are you?
Hey, good morning.
I'm 18.
Hold on, Leon. What year were you born?
2007, August 28th.
So did you vote in the last election?
I did.
You did. You just squeaked in.
No, I'm lying. I was like 14.
I know you. Yeah, my son is.
But why does that matter?
He wasn't old enough to vote. I'm well.
But why does that matter?
Because you're not even old enough. You weren't old enough to vote. You didn't participate
So why does that
in the
matter?
election. I don't
Why does
think
that
that you're
matter?
equipped to have this conversation about Trump is a fascist. Prove me wrong.
Okay, well, okay.
I mean, you could try. Go ahead.
Well,
Leon,
no,
hold
okay,
on.
no.
Leon wanted to
If
say something
that's
real
your
fast.
idea,
Leon, is there something you wanted to say real quick? Because you said you had something to say real
Yes.
quick. All right, go for it.
Yes. Hey, so, well, first and foremost, I'm an ally, but I'm a former public affairs sergeant. I did a lot of public affairs for the military, across all branches, and there was a subject that we talked on in
That's a sweet
school.
MOS. That is a sweet
Yeah,
MOS. Low key
because you
jealous. All right, go
really,
ahead. I'm
yo,
sorry.
can you let Leon talk, bro?
Shut the
so
fuck up,
we touched the
Jesus.
subject on
Stop being
controlling the
mean to me.
media, and we couldn't specifically say him, but there was pretty much an exercise where we were like, hey, let's pretend we're in a country where, X amount of people don't like or are reporting what this leader says is fake. And now this leader is pretty much shutting them out, bashing them, revoking press passes, so on and so forth. What and how does that constitute into controlling the media? And it pretty much hit all the points, just because you're pushing a narrative to make the country hear and believe and grow with the idea that whatever is being released on the news or whatever the president is saying directly pushed out, it has to be real. And the other news outlets have to pretty much get the sources from those that are quote unquote credited. In the military, whether we agree with the news station or not, we have to let them in. And there have been points where I have worked with news stations that have stated that I was born in Mexico, which I wasn't. I was born in Chicago. That had stated that some soldiers were smoking weed on missions, and they have absolutely not, and so on and so forth. But we still let them on base, or we still let them on missions, because if we revoke those passes, now we're going to get that news outlet that we're controlling the media, and that's just not right. So all that to say that yes, Trump is and was controlling the media to push his narrative and to push the conservative narrative across the entire country, and hopefully, and he hopes across the entire world on what he wants America to look like. And it's just burning to the ground. But that's my take. Take it as y'all want. I've been pretty much published all over the world, so I can say I'm pretty credible. And I hope y'all have a great day.
Yeah,
I was
you too,
muted. My
Leon. Thank
bad.
you
Thank you so much, Leon.
Thank you, Leon.
I hope you have a good day.
Oh,
Did you
thank
listen
you.
to anything that Leon said, or were you just talking about how much you love Charlie Kirk in the chat?
No, I just typed that once. I was listening to what he said. I'm not
Well,
disrespectful.
Charlie Kirk is dead, so
Okay, and
he's dead.
okay, and Jesus is dead. I love him. I love Jesus.
You can't even prove that Jesus existed. We can at least
It's
prove that
okay.
Charlie Kirk existed.
It's okay. We're not here to talk
So
about
anyway,
that.
back to the topic at hand. Yeah.
But I just had a quick question because you're saying I'm not equipped to answer or debate you because I didn't vote. Is that like should men not talk about abortion because they're not female? Is that what you believe too?
Yes, absolutely. Men should have no fucking opinion on abortion.
Okay. Have you ever fought in a war?
I was in the United States Army.
Have you ever fought in a war?
No. Why?
So then, should you ever have an opinion on wars?
Sure, I can have an opinion on wars because wars impact my life.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Have you seen gas prices?
No, I just live inside. I don't go places.
Okay.
Yeah. What type of question was that? It's kind of stupid. Wait, where do you live at to consider gas prices? Like, what state?
Florida.
Dude, isn't that like low gas?
No.
It's cheap in California. Gas is cheap. That's why Trump is the
No,
best.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Gas is more expensive in California than it is in Florida. You know
How much
that
is it in Florida?
you know that they collect data on this, right?
Yeah, and I live in California, so I don't know what's your data.
What? I really don't care about your anecdotal shit. Like, they collect gas national averages. The last time I got gas was last week, and I paid over $5 a gallon.
Dude, it's like $3.30 in California.
Is it?
Where I'm at, yeah. I'm like in LA. Wait, What are all these tenets of fascism? This is the first time I've ever heard of these 14 tenets
The
of
current
fascism.
average in Los Angeles is $6.02. So, anyway,
Okay. That's a lie.
it's not.
You know what else is a lie? Trump and your
What's a lie?
fascist.
We haven't disproven that yet.
I disproven one of your tenets of fascism.
You haven't.
The
You
controlling
have not,
media.
friend.
Yes, I have.
You,
Yes, I
you
have.
have not, friend. So revoking press access to the Pentagon would not fall under controlling the media to you?
No, I wouldn't consider that controlling the media.
Okay, well then you're just dumb.
Okay, well, I don't appreciate that. Because look,
Sorry.
I'm thinking, thank you for apologizing. You're saying, okay, him revoking the press is not him making a narrative that's being pushed out to the country. That's not him doing that. So how is he controlling that?
I think maybe you should abstain from having these kinds of conversations until your frontal lobe is fully developed, sweetheart. And
You
I'm
should
not
also,
saying that to
because it
be
seems
an
like your
asshole.
cortisol's
I'm
getting
like
high.
saying that I'm not. My allergies are bothering me because they just mowed my grass.
I
Mikey
said
sent a
cortisol.
galaxy to kick you. Bye.
Okay.
That's not what cortisol does. You think he has swelling in his head? That's why he has a gonad? What? What the fuck kind of comment is that? All right, hold on. Let me get to the comments. South Florida super chatted $5. Thank you for the super chat, South Florida. The Trump administration has increasingly utilized federal agencies, including the FCC, and regulatory powers. I can't read the rest of it. Let's see if I can find it. Fuck. Where's the super chat? Where's the super chat? It was a few seconds, 2 minutes ago. The chat is going so fast. Okay. Oh no, that was the end of it. All right. Oh, look at that. It works like that. Great. It's actually working now. Thank you for the super chat, South Florida. Also, Keys to Another World and Little Sister, thanks for the subs. Appreciate you. Let me go check Instagram's comments. All right, they're quiet over there. There's nobody on Instagram. Instagram lives are funny. They don't push out, but Instagram's not really a platform for live streams. Penny Lane.
So you think Trump is a fascist?
I do.
Why do you think that?
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Because Donald Trump exhibits all of the 14 tenets of fascism.
Do you think that our government is fascist?
Well, following along with his orders, yeah, in a sense. There are people in our government who are fascist.
Wouldn't you say that a fascist has to operate in a fascist government?
What's that?
That was a good yeehaw. Wouldn't you say that a fascist has to operate within a fascist government?
In what sense? What do you mean? You don't think that a person who's in power could be fascist or somebody who exhibits fascist ideologies without having the rest of the government backing them? Like you couldn't potentially striving to achieve fascism without what is it that you're asking?
Well, we live in America.
Because I think they create it. They don't follow it.
They create it, but aren't we? I don't know. We have 3 branches of government. Wouldn't you say our checks and balance system prevents one leader or one? Not at this time. Can you tell me anything that Trump's done that the last administration did not that you consider fascist?
No.
So you don't consider the Biden administration to be fascist?
No.
Did they try and limit free speech?
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, I would say they did.
In
Do you
what
think
way?
they did?
No, but we're not talking about Joe Biden. We're talking about Donald Trump.
I understand that. I'm just curious what your definition of fascism is.
We're talking about the 14 tenets of fascism and how Donald Trump exhibits them.
Again, we have checks and balances in this country. There's 3 branches of government. We do.
Who's checking and balancing Donald Trump?
Well, the Supreme Court, which some
In
would
some
say,
instances, yes. In some instances,
I mean, he's had
no.
he's had 9-0 rulings against him, is he not?
I mean, sure, but
I would say that's a
him
pretty big
specifically,
check.
But also, I mean, they're allowing gerrymandering to exist, and that's tampering with the elections. Free and fair elections, is it not?
Do the Democrats not gerrymander? I'm confused. Is it only?
I'm not.
It does
I'm not
matter
saying
if
that
it's
the
only
jury-
one
I'm not-
side. You can't.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying that the Democrats don't. The Democrats do. Gerrymandering should be federally outlawed. Partisan gerrymandering should be federally outlawed. It's not.
But it's fascist when the Republicans do it and not when the Democrats are doing it.
I didn't say that. I don't
Well,
support
I
the
asked you
Democrats. I don't
what
support the
makes
Democrats
Trump fascist.
gerrymandering either.
But I asked you what makes Trump fascist, and you said gerrymandering.
And I told. No, we were talking about the Supreme Court.
Well, we said we already got past that, didn't we? He
Interfering
had
with fair
9-0
and free
rulings against
elections.
him.
I'm talking about elections. Did they not just allow Alabama's gerrymandered maps to go through?
Well, I guess they did. What do you think about Virginia's map?
I think that they're not gerrymandered only in the sense that the people voted for them and approved them. Only in that sense.
I just think it's interesting that people hold different standards to Trump than they do any other president and his administration, any other administration, when I would
openly
think that
criticize
if
Joe
you were going to
Biden.
say America is becoming a fascist country, that would be one statement. But to say only Trump is fascist, while we still have checks and balances in place, I felt more restricted under the last administration personally. That's anecdotal, of course. But you haven't said anything that actually proves that Trump is fascist.
We've talked about the media already. We've talked about elections already. We've talked about a whole bunch of stuff already prior to you coming up here.
When have
So
we
you
spoken
just
about the
weren't here a
media?
lot. I just said prior to you coming up here.
Okay. Yeah, I just got here. I thought your background seemed nice. You seem chill.
Oh, okay.
The definition of fascism is palingenic ultranationalism.
Correct.
He's
The
trying to bring.
right-wing authoritarian ideology.
Yeah, he's trying to bring us back to a once great past, and that
Once
in
great
itself
past?
is
Great for who?
yeah, exactly. But that's the definition of fascism: is you're trying to bring back the country to a great past.
Great past.
Yeah, wouldn't you say that saving our country is a good thing?
Saving it from what?
Oh, I don't know. The threat that the threat of the globalist agenda. What?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, the threat of the globalist agenda, for starters. I think that we've been in a smokeless war with China and the CCP propaganda funded by people like Neville Roy Singham. Are you familiar with him?
No.
I think you should look into him.
This right now.
Oh, I know. It goes a part of it. You said you spoke about the media, but you don't want to talk about the people influencing the media.
I'm listening to you.
Okay, well, you said you spoke about the media prior to me being here. I would think it's, interesting that you don't want to talk about people funding some of these groups. And have you spoken about the NGOs yet?
No, talk about it.
What do you think about the NGOs that are funding all these protests?
Who's funding protests?
The Open Society Foundation, Code Pink. Well, that's all funded by Neville Roy Singham under that umbrella. Hansberg Weiss, he's a Swiss billionaire living in Wyoming.
And what does that have to do
the
with
Arabella
Donald Trump being a
Foundation, the
fascist,
Tides Foundation.
What does that have to do with Donald Trump being a fascist or not being a fascist?
Well, they're perpetuating a narrative, aren't they? That he's fascist,
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
How?
By saying some of the same things you're saying without context. I think don't you think context is important if you're going to make a point?
I mean, we've given plenty of context when we talked about the media. We talked about how they were revoking press credentials, not allowing media access where they were previously allowed access. We talked about how people who spoke out against him, specifically Stephen Colbert, lost their job because of it.
Did Stephen Colbert lose his job for speaking out about Trump, or because his ratings were down and he's just not very funny?
Stephen Colbert was the #1 late night show for 9 seasons, including his last season.
Well, that bar is awfully low, isn't it?
What's the
Just
14th?
move the goalpost, I guess.
Well, the bar.
Mikey,
No, I'm
Mikey,
just making. I'm adding on to what you're
where the
saying. I think
goalpost
that's. Tell me. This is your live. Tell me. Where's the
I was
goalpost?
asking Mikey if he knew where the goalpost went.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said
It's
Penny.
gone. No, I said Mikey.
That's actually, it's funny, man. Even in a area where ratings are down, if you're number one, you're number one. So like,
there's nobody better than you.
It doesn't matter whether. Yeah.
Again, that's why I said the bar was very low.
So, are we going to talk about the 14 tenets of fascism and?
I would love to.
I would love to also, but I think what we should do is we should ask ourselves, when did
this is my platform.
Well, I don't know. I thought we were debating.
Nope, we're having a conversation. I don't do debates.
All right, I'm down for a conversation.
Okay. So do you think that Donald Trump exhibits any of the tenets of fascism or none at all?
Again, I would say if you're going to talk about America, you would have to speak about our government in totality because we have 3 branches of government.
Penny, if you don't want to engage in the topic, you can just drop.
Sure, let's go with it.
Okay. Do you think that Donald Trump exhibits any of the tenets of fascism? Any of them?
Donald Trump personally, no.
Why?
Because again, we would have to go off the totality of the government.
Media? No, we can talk about him. We can talk about him specifically. We don't think that he's engaged in silencing the media or the things that he says. By
I wouldn't say
distrust.
silencing the media.
I'm still talking.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done. My apologies.
No, I was in the middle of a sentence. That he discredited our electoral process by saying that the election was rigged in January 6th and trying to get Mike Pence to not certify the election. You don't think that he was interfering with our process that we have here? You don't think that he has a disdain for human rights? You don't think that he...
Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
I don't think Donald Trump has a disdain for human rights.
Do you remember when he said to take the guns first and give due process later? It's your right to own a
no, when
firearm,
did he say that?
In 2018.
What was the context?
There was an incident that happened in Florida with a gentleman, and he said that it was a shame that it happened and that he thinks that we should take the guns first and due process later so things like that don't happen.
Well, I disagree with that statement. I would have to look more into the situation, but I completely disagree with that statement as I support the Second Amendment.
So wait a minute, I have a question.
Sure, what's your question?
So most of the people that elected Trump elected it because he tells it like it is, right? But whenever we say what he said, like he said it, they're like, well, what's the context? So you can't have it both ways.
Well, I had never heard of that statement, as I said, but I would look further into it as I support our Second Amendment right. And I disagree with it. You're muted, host.
Sorry, how do you feel about human rights in general? Like, you know, like Trump saying that it was okay for them to waterboard people. Do you think that that's acceptable?
I believe in human rights completely. What kind of question is that?
Well, Donald Trump.
What about whenever he made? What about whenever he made the statement, $60,000 to bury a Mexican is ridiculous?
Yeah, that's a dumb thing to say.
He did say that. He said, didn't he say that he would pay for their funeral? And then when he found out how much it cost, he said that the cost was ridiculous. And he was like,
well, look, I think the cost of funerals in this country is completely crazy, but it's like basically buying a car and driving it off of a cliff. Have you ever had to bury someone? It's awful. I hope you never do.
Sorry, what about when Trump called illegal immigrants animals? These aren't people, these are animals, and we're taking them out of the country.
I believe he was speaking about the ones who have committed crime, not the ones who came here legally.
They're still human beings. They're not lesser than. Like, in regardless, he's just calling them animal. He wasn't being specific.
Yeah,
He was being specific, actually.
We're not even going to talk about poisoning the blood of America.
Oh my God, that one too.
That one too. He did call them vermin. He did say that they were consuming animals, dogs and cats. Anything to dehumanize immigrants, he has done.
And
Except for
LGBTQ.
white South Africans. Except for white South Africans.
Well, and the Christians in Nigeria, don't forget about them.
That's not helping you.
What do you mean that's not helping me? You don't think that caring about a G-side in Nigeria, is good also?
When did he care about it, and what has he done to help?
Didn't he strike Nigeria?
What did he do to help? What has improved?
He struck Nigeria.
And how has the material conditions of the people improved in Nigeria?
Well, I think it put a little bit
the
of
shithole countries comment. That part too, yeah.
Well, I think it put a little bit of stress on the group committing the G-side. The radical Islamists who are.
How has the material conditions of the people improved?
It hasn't yet, but I think it's just starting. Wouldn't you agree with that? I mean, it just started.
No.
Well, the G-side didn't just start, but why not?
I mean, like, first of all, what genocide is happening against Christians in Nigeria?
Are you unaware of that?
Yeah. Please explain it to me.
Well, they've unalived, 100,000 in the last 10 years?
Have they? For what reason?
Yes. Burnt down churches. It's terrible.
Oh, okay. So have the material conditions of the people improved or no?
I believe with Trump actually caring, unlike anyone else, it might.
It might. It could. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I hope so.
I could read the 14 tenets and then we could match them to those if you like.
And we did take out their leader. Thank you, Peter, for reminding me. So yeah, it just starting.
Yes, I'm aware. There was ISIS.
You were just unaware of the G-side to begin with.
Drew, who is it? Who is it, Drew? I'm waiting on you, baby. You got a comment. No, Penny doesn't understand sarcasm. Penny. Sorry, Penny. They kicked you. Have a nice day. Okay, wheelchair. What?
Well, thanks for having me out.
Do you want to prove that Trump is not a fascist, or you agree that he is?
Oh, I agree he's a fascist.
Oh, okay. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. You were about to call her the other Penny? Oh, boy.
Have you had any of your rights taken away since Trump?
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm no good. Have you had any of your rights taken away
I'm
since
fine.
Trump?
Thanks for asking.
Yeah. You won't answer that one,
Trump
will you?
is a fascist. Prove me wrong.
Have you had any of your rights taken away?
Yes. Hi.
Okay, which ones? Explain to me which ones you've had taken away from you.
Okay.
Tell me. Explain to me.
He removed federal protections of trans people, kicked us out of the military, the federal protections specifically led to now 700 plus bills.
I'm saying, are you a trans?
Trans person, sorry. Hi. Yes.
Are you a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're false information. I'm reporting you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Wow, that was easy.
What a fucking bitch ass
like, that's
veteran
gonna
you
do-
are. How are you gonna have
Like, that's
Army
gonna do
Vet as your
anything.
fucking
Like, I'm
username
telling
and
the
you're
teacher.
a bitch?
Like, he's so triggered
Boom,
by
done.
trans people. Like,
you're a bitch.
I'm gonna tell my mommy on you. What is that gonna do? Grow a set.
yeah, get her in here.
Right. Stolen valor. Stolen valor, little bitch. Guys, if you put those little, whatever the fuck you want to call it, where you spent 9 years copying and pasting Trump in the chat, I mute it. I don't care if you're friendly or not. It's harmful to the live.
And hey guys, I gotta bounce.
All right,
Got
see you
some
later, Mikey.
errands and stuff to do. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.
You too. Bye. Oh boy. Leave the UFC fighting in Vegas. All right, I'm gonna turn the phone line back on YouTube. I'm gonna turn the phone line back on because y'all have been calling a lot. See. Thank you for calling the stream. Please tell me your name and where you're calling from.
You stupid fucking whore, kill yourself.
530-695-7078. You know you called with your phone number. We can find out who you are, and this is recorded. So maybe act like an adult. Oh wait, we forgot this. Okay. Oh, I gotta close this. Where's the back button? Previous page. Want to add that there, and we can close this. Boop, boop. Okay, I was setting up my stream deck a little bit further. You want me to say the number again? Guys, don't put it in the chat. Don't put it in the chat. But that is the correct number. That is in the chat. But don't put it in the chat, guys. Can't do that. You can't do that. Oh, the child is back.
Yo, what's up?
What do you want, Jesus?
Oh no, I just had to come back. I did some research.
Good morning,
on the
caller.
14
Where are
tenets
you
of
calling
fascism.
from? Please tell me your name.
From Chicago.
Chicago.
Okay, what is your name?
Tony.
Tony. All right, Trump is a fascist. Prove me wrong.
Well, are you able to criticize him and not get arrested?
That's debatable.
No.
Well, if people are
debatable.
protesting against the actions of the government right now and they're getting arrested for it, then that would be infringing upon your free speech because you have the right to peacefully assemble.
He's not a fascist.
Okay, well, nuh-uh, and trust me, bro, are not arguments.
Do you want to see a fascist country? You could go
Sir,
in the
I
Middle
don't
East
care.
and
We're
see.
talking about the United States and we're talking about Trump. Would you like to try to prove me wrong? Yes or no?
Exactly. You have freedom here. It's not fascist. You have freedoms here. You guys are so freaking. You gotta have TDS. That's what it is.
I don't have a tiny dick.
TDS doesn't mean that. I don't know why you have to
syndrome?
be
Yeah, it is.
vulgar. I don't know why you have to be
Tiny dick
vulgar.
syndrome.
And you didn't know about the Christians being killed? That's crazy.
I was fucking with Penny because I wanted her to talk about it. I wanted her to walk herself
No,
right
you
into the
didn't know.
point.
Don't try to act like you didn't know.
So what does that have to do with Donald Trump being a fascist? Prove me wrong.
That he went to help them. But nobody cares about Christians.
Did he?
Yeah, he helped them.
How did he help them? How did the material conditions of the people improve?
You didn't even know about it. So,
How did the material?
you
Where
didn't
did he
even
bomb
know
in
about
Nigeria?
it.
Where did he
How
bomb
about
in
you do some
Nigeria?
research?
Where did he bomb in
How about you
Nigeria?
do
Tell
some
me.
research?
Tell me, where did he bomb in Nigeria?
I don't know if he bombed Nigeria, but he
So what the fuck are you
lied to
talking
it.
about? Lythian, do you hear this?
But nobody cares about Christians, so that's okay. That's why.
Do y'all hear this?
Yeah, what?
He's like, you didn't even know. Okay, where did they bomb? I don't know.
Yeah, but did you know about it? No, right? She had
They
to
bombed
tell you
They
about it. You
bombed
didn't
in
even
northern
know.
Nigeria.
Okay. Well, you probably just looked it up because you didn't even know about it.
My hands were in my lap. I was literally just going like this, rubbing my hands together because I'm cold.
Yeah.
Nina, what do you?
But listen, I'm not saying Trump is a saint and this and that, but he's not a fascist.
Okay, prove that he's not a fascist. Look, I'm going to give you guys a pro tip. I'm going to give you guys a pro tip.
We have freedoms
right?
here. We have freedoms here. How is
Whatever
that
your
fascist?
fucking name is, my guy. Shut up. I'm going to give you a pro tip, okay?
Don't tell me to shut up.
This is what I want you to do. I will
Be
tell you to shut up
respectful.
if I want to. No, suck my dick. So, look up the 14 tenets of fascism.
Well, I already know what kind of person you are, so bye.
All right, so I'm just going to mute you. Okay, bye. I was trying to help you win. I was trying to help you win an argument. So we'll just move that counter up. Anyway, look up the 14 tenets of fascism, right? You can even use AI to fucking help you. And then ask AI, although I'm not an advocate for using AI because it takes water resources and energy, but do some research, okay? Look up the tenets of fascism and then try and compare and contrast Donald Trump to what those tenets are and what they mean. And if you can find ways to disprove that he is a fascist, then you come up and say, hey, I was looking at the 14 tenets of fascism and I realized that he doesn't exhibit this tenet because blah, 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 blah. And then this one because yada, yada. Like, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to give you, like, a little tip.
Okay, so wait, are you the 14 tenets of fascism you're talking about is Lawrence Britt?
Sir, I'm not here to give you a history lesson. Go back to fucking tummy time.
Damn.
Mike, how are you today?
I'm good.
Peter, I invited you. You know what, Peter? I'm just going to fucking block you. I invited you back up here to have that conversation, and you didn't want to come up here. So, eat shit. I'm tired of you dry crying in my fucking chat. All right, Mike. Trump is a fascist. Prove me wrong.
I don't see how you could say that Trump's a fascist when he's, following, like everything that he's utilizing is already law. Like if you were to say that, I guess you could argue maybe there might be fascist aspects of our government and laws that are available to him, but Donald Trump isn't doing anything outside of law.
You think?
Yeah, I know.
What about all
How
the
many
times?
court cases has he lost?
Yeah, that one.
I don't know. But I don't understand what that means. What I mean politically, he's not doing anything outside of the boundaries of what laws and orders are available to him.
If he is creating policy or signing executive orders, and those are getting overturned by the courts because they're illegal, is he following the law?
Well, if they're getting overturned, and they're not being utilized, then no, I wouldn't think so. But he's. I really don't understand the issue with Donald Trump, personally, with people, like politically
He's
anyway.
He's a racist. He's
No, he's not.
fascist. He's sexist. He's a piece of shit.
Well,
That
I mean, he
part.
might in his past be a little sexist. I mean, I could give him that, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I think he actually, I think he actually now is not, you know, just because of how he boosts women up with their careers and everything else.
How does he boost women up with their careers?
Well, I mean, he's utilized a lot of women for his administration, you know, like he's
all of them.
How many of them have gotten fired?
Well, a lot of them probably should have.
All of them. Why? Why should they have gotten fired? Why should Erica McIntyre get fired, who was in charge of the Bureau of Labor Statistics? Why was she fired?
I'm not sure. I'm not even aware of that, actually. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I didn't know. But I mean, Tulsi Gabbard didn't get fired. She had to resign.
Forced to resign. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
How is she forced to resign? Because her husband had cancer.
I feel like you're a headlines guy. Are you a headlines guy?
No, I'm a law and order guy. No, I strictly laws and orders.
Those two things are not related.
Laws and orders? That's what our country is established off of.
Headlines and law and order are not. That's not the same conversation.
Yeah, I'm not a headlines guy.
Conversation. I'm like, do you like pineapples? And you just yelled at me, Joe Dirt.
No, when I look at what Donald Trump's doing to see if what he's doing is wrong or outside of law, I look at the laws and orders that he's utilizing and to see that he's not breaking any laws.
He did
with
break
whatever
laws.
he's
That's
utilizing.
why his shit was overturned.
Mm-hmm.
It was
But if he broke laws, he would probably
It was
be
not
prosecuted
legal.
in some manner.
Yes, he is a felon, and you put him in the White House. Good job. You're a law and order guy. Voted for a felon. I'm proud of you.
Nobody
Do you
believes
know what the word
that, though.
hypocrisy
and now he's-
means?
What was it? What means?
Hypocrisy.
She said, yeah. I do. But, I mean, I don't see how that... I mean, just because you tried to take down Donald Trump before he was going to win again doesn't mean anything. Like, it didn't stop him, you know? Like that came in between his two terms. Like, that it doesn't mean a bunch to anybody. Like, anybody that supported Donald Trump, it was just business as usual. Democrats trying to take him down politically, like trying to weaponize government to take him down. Didn't work. And I understand you guys are mad about that.
Did he break the law? Yes or no?
No, not
So
enough
why
to
was he
keep him from
convicted?
being president of the United States.
There's only how many qualifications are there to be president of the United States?
I don't know. I don't know
One
all
of
of the
them is-
qualifications.
Do you think?
Yeah,
that
I
those
know. I
qualifications-
understand. Like, it's very hard to keep
So
somebody
he's
from
still
being
eligible
president.
as a convicted felon. He is still eligible.
Yes, and
What was the
impeachment is the only way
underlying
that you can
crime
really
committed,
stop
you
somebody. By not voting for somebody or impeaching them is the only way you can really stop somebody from becoming president. And you guys, nothing you guys did worked.
impeaching
He was
somebody
impeached
isn't-
twice.
Yeah.
Yes,
Doesn't
but
stop
but
somebody
just
from
by
becoming
one.
president.
Yeah, but it didn't. It only got through one part of our government.
No, he was.
No,
he was
still
impeached.
Yeah, I understand, but it's still.
Impeachment and
and then
removal are not
removal.
the same thing.
But if you look in our Constitution, that's basically the thing that keeps them. That's the
Where-
restriction. You impeach
Where in
them,
the
and so that
Constitution?
means he was not
Where in the
impeached.
Constitution? Where in the Constitution?
I don't remember off the top of
Where
my
in the
head, but
Constitution does it say impeachment is an exclusion from holding office?
it is.
from
It's
being
in there.
president?
It's in there.
It's not.
It most definitely is. Like that. It
it's
tells you
most
that you have
definitely
to.
not.
They have to be impeached. That's how you stop a president from becoming president again. And it didn't work. Like you can say he was impeached. What was it? I can't remember if it was just the Senate or the House. But if you don't get the full impeachment, it's not an impeachment.
No, oh my god.
I can't with these people.
I don't understand how you do this almost every day.
This is
Twice
the
a
law.
day.
I understand. People don't understand the
What
law
law?
like they
What
think
law
they
is
do.
it? What law is it? Tell me.
It's I'm just saying you have to impeach someone in the Constitution to keep them from being president.
No.
Yes, you do.
What are the what qualifications do you have to meet to become the president?
I don't know.
Go look it up.
I don't understand what that even is why that's,
Because impeachment has fuck all to do with it. He was impeached. Impeachment and removal are not the same thing.
Impeachment is how you stop somebody from becoming president. You cannot become impeached and then become president again.
That is not true. That is
it
not
is
true.
most definitely true.
It is not.
I'm sorry
Go
that you
look
don't
it
know
up.
this. I've looked this up. I looked it up and have known it for a while now, a couple years now.
Okay. So what law is it? Where is it? Is it in the Constitution? If so, is it an amendment? What section? What article? Where is this information?
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Then
like
go
I said,
look
this is
it up.
I go off of memory a lot, and I just know that this is a thing.
Your memory is that of a goldfish.
That's why you guys tried to impeach him. Because you knew that was the only reason you were going to stop him from ever becoming president again. That was the reason it was such a big deal. You tried to impeach him twice. He tried to impeach him twice. But he became president again. That's all that matters.
Sir, I have to remove you for harassment and bullying.
What?
Wait. No, you're good. You're good. We're just restricted. However, go look up the requirements for being president. Just go look it up real quick. Just Google it real quick and come right back. You don't even have to drop. You can just teacup, swipe out of the app, go into your web browser.
If you're bored with me or whatever, that's cool. I understand. If you want to move on, that's cool.
I'm trying to help you. Okay, in all honesty, Mike, I'm trying to help you learn something. I'm not being a dick.
You need to learn something because Donald Trump became president again. That's what happened.
All right, Mike.
You didn't stop him.
Mike.
He's unstoppable. He's invincible at this point, and nobody realizes that.
Mike. Thank you for proving my point. Have a nice day. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Please, Mike. Go look up what qualifications you need to have to be president of the United States. And then when you do that, you're going to realize that you were extremely wrong. Then again, I want you to go look up whether or not Donald Trump was impeached. Then again, you're going to find out that you were extremely wrong. Then I want you to look up what the process is for impeachment and removal. And then again, you're going to find that you were extremely wrong. The military to get Donald Trump elected? What?
What?
Hey, Seuss, you're not coming back up here. Stop requesting. Hunter, thank you for your patience. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
I have to read some super chats real quick, okay? Elon, thank you for the super chat. They said we will not bow down to politics, believers amused. I don't know what that means. But thanks for the super chat. Then we have another super chat. I missed it. It was a while ago. Yoshi said, what was the underlying crime committed you bought? Oh, he was talking about the fraud, Donald Trump's fraud. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. All right, go ahead, Hunter.
Yeah. So, did you want any reasons as to why I support Trump, or do you just want to talk about the topic?
I just want you to prove me wrong that Donald Trump is a fascist.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong. Yeah,
I think that there's a sound argument in favor of the proposition that Donald Trump is not a fascist. Would you like to hear the argument?
I would like to hear what you have to say.
Yeah. So, I have it written first order notation. Just a set of premises and stuff. First, let's get our predicate term straight here. The first one is going to be a single place predicate or a
So we're
monadic
not
predicate
going to
that
use
accepts
Philbro
an
terms. We're going to talk like normal human beings, okay?
I know. I promise. Listen. So, there's no logical contradiction.
If you Philbro, you're
with
gone.
Trump not being a
Hey, Hunter.
No. It's
if
simple.
If you Philbro, you're gone. I don't do Philbros.
I promise
so
I won't be a Philbro.
We're gonna speak in regular.
But then that means you have to put a loss.
No Philbro shit.
That means that you would have to put a loss.
I don't do Philbros.
Okay, I'm not gonna be a Philbro. I'm just saying. Do you know what a logical contradiction is?
I don't know who Big Leo is. Who is Big Leo?
I don't know who Big Leo is either.
You're Philbroing already. If you Philbro again, that's an L for you.
I'm Philbroing by saying I'm not Big Leo.
No, I said, do you know who Big Leo is? Somebody said you're.
I know Big Leo. I'm not Big Leo though.
I don't know who that is.
He's just like a good debater.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not a debater. I'm
I
just
promise.
having a
Look, I'll
conversation.
explain to you what a logical contradiction is. Just means if I said something like it's raining and it's not raining, that's impossible, right? It's either
I
the
don't
case
need
that
you
it
to
is
explain
raining.
what a logical contradiction is to me. I know what a logical contradiction is. I'm telling you, you're not going to fill, bro, because if you fill, bro, you're gone. It's an L. So.
No. It's not. That's not going to be an O because
It is
it
an
actually
L.
explains it. The
She's laying
conclusion is
out
Trump is not a fascist.
For you to have a conversation, she's laying out exactly how she wants to have the conversation. So if you were
But then why do I have
incapable
to
of
do it
doing
on her
that,
terms if I can prove that
Because
Trump
it's
is
my
not a fascist?
platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the conclusion of my argument is that
So
Trump is
if
not a
you
fascist.
no, if you cannot have this conversation without being a Philbro, then you did in fact lose.
I'm not being a Philbro. Listen,
So
look,
get to your
it's just going to be like, if my conclusion is Trump is not a fascist, and I lay out reasons in favor of why that's the case, and they'll follow to the conclusion follows from the premises. Okay.
Go ahead.
The first one is just going to be there's no logical contradiction with Trump not being a fascist, right? And what does that mean? That means that it's logically possible that Trump is not a fascist. That means that there exists at least one logically possible world in which Trump is not a fascist.
Okay, so tell me. Okay, great. So tell me
It's
why he's not a
possibly a
fascist.
necessary condition of that possible world that Trump
You're
is not a
Philbroing
fascist.
again.
Meaning the world
You're
that failed to
Philbroing
exist.
again. Listen, dummy. I already laid it out. You sat in the request when I said this. Go look up the 14 tenets of fascism. When you look up the 14 tenets of fascism,
that's relevant.
Find ways to refute each one of those. I'm giving you the keys to the kingdom.
When you say have to refute, if I refute, like, say, 8 of the 14, does that make Trump not a fascist? Is there, like, a certain number of tenets that he has to qualify for in order to be a fascist?
Let's focus on one first. Let's get to one first.
Okay, sure, but I'm saying, like, how many of these would make Trump a fascist? How many does he have to satisfy up to 14 in order to say this individual is a fascist? In this case, picking out Donald Trump.
I'm challenging you to just refute one of them with some kind of argument.
Just refute one of them.
Just one.
Okay.
I've set the bar in
and
hell.
Then, yeah, can you lay out the 14 tenets of fascism for me?
No.
And then I'm going to try to refute them.
I'm not teaching you.
Well, okay. I'm going to look them up, and then you have to tell me the reason in which Trump is, like, acting upon one certain
I can
tenet.
definitely argue each of your premises, for sure.
Okay. You said the 14 tenets of fascism, right?
Yep, go ahead and go
Not
look
too
them up.
familiar with the 14 tenets, so.
I know you're not. I literally, how many times have I said it? Like, I told you guys how to win this argument. If it is possible for the argument to be won, I gave you the keys to the kingdom multiple times. I know he can't do it. Oh, let's turn the phone line back on.
Oh boy.
Yeah. All right, phone line's back on. I turn it off when there's people up on the panel because otherwise it just rings and rings and rings in our ears, and it's annoying. This is crazy. I can't believe that guy said if you impeach someone. He doesn't understand impeachment, nor does he understand what qualifications you need to meet in order to be president. Thank you for calling the stream. Please tell me your name and where you're calling from. Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Please tell me your name and tell me where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Bayshore, New York, Long Island.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Steve.
Nice to meet you, Steve. How are you today?
Well, nice to meet you. It seems like they're all giving you a hard time. They don't want to follow your platform. They don't want to listen to you. You know, I don't understand that.
It's not hard, Steve. I gave them the way to figure it out, and they still can't figure it out because, spoiler, he's a fascist.
Yeah, it's so confusing. These people just don't get it.
No.
You know, I mean, everybody has their own opinion about things. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this. I like to stay out of everything. You know, I'm very in the middle. And I love people. I like to get along with everybody. And it's crazy what's going on. And, of course, Donald Trump has got a lot of things that doesn't qualify him as a great human being. But anyway, I just wanted to say, I really don't even know what, like, to define a fascist. I know Adolf Hitler was a fascist, a Nazi, and all that crap. And like, what is a fascist? Like, what they kill people? Like, what?
It's
I'm cool with
it's an authoritarian form of rule.
Oh, okay. So like a dictator.
Yeah. Mussolini was a fascist.
Yeah. Mussolini. What about a guy like Genghis Khan? Was
I
he
would
like
say
a
that he would
ruler?
fit. I mean, I would say that he could fit
Genghis
many of the
Khan-
tenets of fascism.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
I said I would say that he could fit under that umbrella. Sure.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I was reading up on Genghis. I mean, he kind of reminds me of Genghis Khan, Donald Trump. But listen, I wish I could talk more. I just wanted to say hello. Have a great day, and just stay in there, hang in there. You're gonna be all right.
I will. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
All right, thank you. Take care now.
Bye-bye. Well, that was a refreshing conversation. He was sweet.
Nice guy.
Yeah. They're very upset on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike says he looked it up. It's Article 2, Section 4, impeachment. Okay, Article 2, Section 4 does deal with impeachment. Now tell me where you were wrong. I didn't either, Penelope. Oh, I forgot to remind you guys. Hey, if we light up the gift gallery, we didn't do it yesterday. We got to light up the gift gallery 5 times. When we light up the gift gallery 5 times, I'm giving you this beautiful necklace that says, from We Are Babeco, that says, don't fuck racists. I will gift it to one lucky Chaos Caucus member.
Wow, they really are angry on YouTube. What the hell?
Do you see that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
They're always like, blah, 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 blah. This bitch rule.
Oh my god.
But I get
EDS
paid for
loser.
them watching. I get paid while they watch the stream.
Oh, nice.
So, like, I don't care. Be angry if you want. I'm monetized on YouTube. You fucking weirdos. Call me names if you want to. You're just getting me paid. It's quite all right. Aw, he left a voicemail when the thing was on Do Not Disturb. Steve, he said, hi, I was trying to get through. I would love to talk to you. If you could call back. Some of these people just very clueless about everything, but I would love to have a conversation with you. Call me back. Aw, he's so sweet. So polite.
So cute.
Oh, I ordered stuff from We Are Babeco yesterday. I do have an ambassador code, but I don't like use it. I don't know. I probably should so you guys could get a discount. But I ordered 2 things yesterday. I ordered a new Don't Fuck Fascist necklace because I broke mine and I'm really sad about it. I don't know. I must have been sleeping like a wild barbarian and I ripped the chain in my sleep. So I ordered a new Don't Fuck Fascist necklace, and then I ordered a shirt that it says what does it say? Fuck. Let me check my email. It's in my email. It says eat a dick, but there's something that it says before that. But anyway. It says eat a dick. I was like, that's fitting, considering I tell people to suck my dick all the time. You still can't find the phone line? I'm sorry.
YouTube chat, I really need you guys to like learn how to spell. Holy shit.
Hi.
Hi, Katarina. How are you?
I'm good. I just kind of wanted to say that I definitely think that, you know, Trump and the whole fascist thing, like, I do agree kind of like on that in a way that Trump can be that way in some aspects of what he does. And I'm sorry if I talk a little bit slow. I have autism.
Oh, you're fine, sweetheart. No, you're fine.
I totally get that. I can see like on both sides, like the Republican and the Democratic side, how like, for me, I just feel that like we need to come together more as a country for both parties to like be better as one. You know what I mean?
I don't disagree with you, but how do you come to the table? How do you sit down with people who are racist, who are homophobic, who are xenophobic? Like, how do you sit down with them and have a conversation with them where you can find middle ground? It's very difficult. I do it every day, and they're immune to fact, logic, and empathy. And so there's really no way to do that. There are a few people that you can reach who do have like some sense where they're like, "Oh, I see what you're talking about. Oh, I can see how that's harmful." And they're willing to engage in a conversation in earnest, but I would say that's like 1 out of every 20 people.
Yeah, exactly. Like my family, for example, some people in my family are very conservative, some people in my family are very leftist. And so we have different opinions on different stuff, but we can still come together at the end of the day and be like, okay, like we still feel this way about this, we still feel this way about that, but we still love one another because of the differences that we have. You know, my brother is gay, you know, and I accept him for being gay, you know, and that's, you know, that's in my family. Like my parents are not very keen on it, but they still love my brother, even though
But
he is, you know, he's gay.
As white people, like saying something like that comes from a place of privilege, right? Like there's people who don't have that privilege. Black and brown people don't have that privilege. Gay people don't have that privilege to say like, "Oh, I love you anyway," or "Oh," because how do you love someone or something that you don't feel safe around, who is actively trying to harm you?
Yeah, that's a really good point. I think you just have to really look at in yourself to like see the perspective of the other person and just try to like see what they're going through and just like see if you are on their side of it, what would it be like for you? You know what I mean?
Sorry, the other side has declared people like me terrorists. And what was it? There was a memo signed by Trump that said, like that ended with the line, "We'll like find those with transgender ideology and unalive them."
But yeah, I totally
Like, how
don't
am
think
I
that's right
supposed
at
to
all.
sit down and find a middle ground with people who want me to unalive?
Yeah, I think that's terrible. And I like those people, I totally like disagree with them. I totally think that they're disgusting. Like those people shouldn't even like be, I feel like shouldn't even be alive. Like
That's
those
MAGA,
people
babe.
like,
That's how they are.
and
Do you know how many
like,
times okay, so I stream every day, twice a day, typically, right? And usually, like, it's a running joke around here how long it's going to take for somebody to call me a bitch or a cunt or tell me to die. Twice on this live, both of those things have happened. One of them happened in the first 5 minutes.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
some of
that's
these
really
people you just
terrible.
can't
I'm
talk to, you can't
sorry.
have a conversation with.
And I really think that that's like very transphobic. I think that's awful. Like that just disgusts me. I'm sorry you had to go through
I
that.
mean, it is what it is. I am not threatened nor insulted by somebody who has to watch Elmo to learn how to fucking tie their shoes every morning. Like, I'm not worried about it.
I guess, you know, I also have a cousin who's trans, so having people in the community who, a gay brother and a trans cousin, I'm able to, you know, have a little bit more of an open mind to, you know, to that, you know, so it's
Then there's plenty of people who are conservatives who don't accept their children for who they are.
yeah.
All right, Katarina, thank you for coming, sweetheart. I'm gonna drop you back down, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to say that.
You don't have to apologize, babe. I appreciate you coming. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Cass, what's going on? How are you today? Cass, do you know you're requested, sweetheart? Hello?
Gays in the pocket.
Accidental request. All right, do I have to turn the phone line back on? Phone line is on. What's going on over on Instagram? Nothing. Instagram is so far behind. I highly suggest you not watch Instagram.
Oh, God.
It's like a minute behind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a liberal. So.
What was it? NSPM 7 is what Trump has done against specifically trans people. I know you won't read it because you can't, but there's the. Sorry, they were being.
Oh, you were telling somebody else that they won't read it because they can't.
Yeah, not you. I was yelling at the
like,
YouTube chat.
Like,
Sorry, not you.
I'll read it if you want me to. Like,
No,
I can
not
read.
you. Sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry. Sorry.
Instagram Live is garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is it? NSPM 7.
Yeah, NSPM 7.
Like, it's just. And when you classify people as other, right? People, like what they were saying about people with autism and ADHD and people who are trans or people who are whatever it is that you deem to be the other, is a disdain for the recognition of human rights. It is a tenet of fascism. Saying that you're going to put people in like re-education camps, that's fucking fascism.
Yep.
It's wild. I love every once in a while to look over to like the YouTube comments and see them like parroting the same shit. Rot Democrats, rot demon rats, rot. Like, y'all don't have an original fucking thought in your brain. Kiara texts me, "You're the bitchiest cunt ever," and I love every inch of it.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Guys, we're only at 63k likes. We should be at 100k likes. We've been live for almost 2 hours, and we are not at 100k likes. Y'all are failing me. I guess you guys don't fuck racist gold necklace. It's actually really pretty. You can check it out on wearebabe.com. And then you can see how gorgeous it is. They have it in different shapes, but this is the gold rectangle. Why are we giving Mike attention in the comment section? I'm not giving Mike attention. All right. Mike, come back up and we can go over it if you want to. I'll pull up.
Oh, there's a Punch Nazis one on here.
There is a Punch Nazis. There's one that says equality and it's struck out and then says revenge. I fucking love that one. They have a lot of cool protest jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Is that a, oh, Punch they have
Nazis
whistle.
Is pretty good.
They have a whistle. Is that a key? Is that a key knife?
Mm-hmm.
Chat, this is really cool. You should. We are babe.com. It's really cool.
They have cool apparel. There's some Pride stuff on there too. So you see, if you go to the apparel section and go to page 3, you'll see the Eat a Dick t-shirt.
Oh, nice.
I think if you use code Amanda Informed, you get a discount.
Oh, yep, there it is. You can get a rainbow selection
or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, rainbow selection of Eat a Dick t-shirts, guys.
I got the natural color. It's like a beige. That's what I ordered.
Yeah. That's cute.
Okay, let's see. We are Babe Co. Share updates. Yep, if you use go back, use the discount code Amanda Informed and you get 15% off your entire order.
Nice.
Do I have mugs? I don't, but I can. If you see a design on my store at amandainformed.com and you want it on a mug or on a tumbler, just let me know and I'll put it on there for you. And I can add it to the store. That's something that I could do right now while we're on live, and it'll take me like 2 minutes. There are a whole bunch of missed calls, but they are not calling back again.
Nope.
YouTube, what's the matter? Y'all have a whole bunch of shit to say in the chat, but you don't have shit to say on the phone line. What am I misinformed about, Western bound and down? Thank you for calling stream. Please tell me your name and where you're calling from.
Your mom's house, you stupid skank.
Oh. Okay. Feel better now? I guess you feel better now.
Yeah, get out of your
You
system.
have a tiny penis. Thank you for calling the stream. Please tell me your name and where you're calling from. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Do I have to turn off the phone line again? Because y'all don't know how to fucking behave yourself. Yep. All right, I turned off the phone line because you don't know how to behave yourselves. YouTube is unhinged. Mike, how are you today?
Good.
Great. Would you like to prove me wrong?
Yeah, I mean, Trump is a better alternative than what we could have had.
That's not proving me that Trump is not a fascist, sweetheart. You gotta tell me why Trump is not a fascist.
Because he's great.
Okay, that's again not proving how Trump is not a fascist. All that's telling me is that you like fascism.
Screw liberals.
Oh.
I think he had three thoughts bouncing around up there.
He requested, he said, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna say Trump is great and that's gonna fucking, that's it. Nail in the coffin, baby. That'll learn her. That'll learn you one. I'm gonna have to block this kid. That kid Jesus keeps requesting it.
Mm.
How is it military controlled, Mike Jack? And then let me ask you this follow-up question. Who is in charge of the military? Okay. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Did you say the... Oh, God. Chachi, good morning. How are you today? Chachi.
I'm good. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second.
Sure. The military is in charge of the military. The president is literally the commander-in-chief. Do you know what that means? Do you know what commander means? And then do we know what in-chief means? Childcare is childcare. Our military existed before our Bill of Rights, our Constitution, or our country. Mike.
Oh, you are, by the way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I get a few things.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. We had a caller who left a voicemail and said, my dumbass should be using my mouth to suck a cock. I am a fucking bitch. Awesome. I love that for you.
Wow. Yeah.
That's the person who was calling from unknown left that voice message.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Chachi. Chachi.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry. Were you I was just walking outside so I could talk to you, and
Oh, you're fine, babe. It's okay.
I was cutting out, and I think you were saying that you were going to take the caller that left you a message or something.
No, she was.
Yeah, no. We're good. I was just reading what they left a voicemail for.
Okay, so I'm in California, just to let you know. It's just kind of early here still.
No worries.
It's a little bit hard to debate with somebody. You know, I've been watching you for just the last 20 minutes or so.
Sure.
maybe 30 minutes, and to just be blanket statements about like the people that you disagree with, just calling them fascist and
Hello?
He must have gotten a phone call.
oh shoot, I guess when I cut off my phone, the screen it cut me off.
Yeah.
But where did I leave off? I was just talking about when you're talking to people about this stuff and making blanket statements about the people that you disagree with about being just racist and xenophobic, and that's not very productive. Is the easiest way that I can say that.
Well, if the boot
or the nicest way that I can. And first of all, I also want to make it very clear that I did vote for Trump 3 times in a row. I do no longer support him. I do no longer but I am definitely glad that he's president over Kamala. I mean, yeah, of course, but
well, the topic of conversation is Trump is a fascist.
Support
prove
him.
me wrong. That's the topic of conversation.
There is no. I mean, I'm trying to prove a negative. What is your claim that he's a fascist? What reasons? And I'm not going to go up and look
all
up
14
the Reddit
tenets of
thing
fascism.
Of this 14 tenets of name one of them then, and I'll tell you why that's.
All right, I'm gonna pick one at random. Matter of fact, chat. Numbers 1 through 14. The first number I see you drop in the chat is the one that we're gonna do. So somebody drop a number 1 through 14 in the chat, and that's the one we're gonna do.
How about
5
we just
is
do
the
number
first
6?
number I saw.
Number 6
Well,
is
somebody
a
already.
good number. Oh, okay.
We already went over controlled mass media. Number 5 is rampant sexism. Do you think that Donald Trump is a sexist?
Rampant sexism
Yeah.
is a component of him being a fascist?
Yes.
Who made up these 14 tenets of fascism? Where did
Dr.
this come
Lawrence
from?
Britt.
And what? Okay, so who is
Do you
Dr.
think he's
Lawrence
a sexist?
Britt?
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of sexist.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be truthful, but I don't think that falls under as a fascist. That I mean, I would say that the majority of almost all presidents.
Why? It has to do with population
everybody
control.
ruling.
It has to do with population control, dehumanization of human beings. So yeah, it does fall under
Dehumanization of
fascism.
human beings.
Yes.
So
Demeaning
what's
women,
your claim on that?
demeaning women, calling them dogs and saying quiet piggy is dehumanizing. It's used as a means of population control to turn people against another.
Okay.
For
then
men to control women.
That pretty much includes all of media, all of it's
how
if you're saying that puts people against each other, that's all of media. That's you. What are you
How do
doing?
I pit people against each other? I try to have conversations with people and meet them where they're at. When we
think
talk
that-
about
that
politics,
this is you think that this is something that's going to bring people together?
Sure.
You think what you're
It
saying,
can.
calling people fascist and racist?
well, I'm calling
and
Trump specifically
xenophobe
a
is gonna-
fascist, and I'm calling Trump's
you're
policies
saying that
xenophobic,
anybody-
and I'm calling Trump a racist. I'm not calling you those things, but if the boot fits.
No, you're broadly saying that anybody that supports them or anything,
Did I say that?
are those things.
When did I say
believe
that?
You kind of did say that. You know what? I'm not going to go back and whatever. Let's just go on. Let's pick another one. Okay, so he's sexist, but you know what?
So you
I don't
concede,
want to pick
correct?
another one because I don't even agree. I don't even agree with this list. This list is silly.
Well,
I mean, that's not a fascist.
okay, so tell me what's something that you think is fascist.
What is real fascism? What is fascism defined by you? What
Sir,
do you
I don't
define
think you're equipped for
fascism
this
as?
conversation. It's an authoritarian right-wing ideology, paleogenic ultranationalism.
Yeah, so what is he doing against the law?
So I need you, in order for me to meet you where you're at, I need you to tell me what
the
you
public.
think is
What is
fascist.
he doing that is against the law that is controlling the public?
Silencing the media, hampering people's ability to protest, that's against the law.
How did he silence the
Amendment.
media? How
Getting
did he
people
silence the
fired
media?
from their jobs, people who are in charge of reporting statistics
Getting
to the
people
public,
fired?
firing them. Yeah.
When people people get fired,
There's
they're
a
from
snake in my
they're
boot.
they're from a private corporation that they get fired from.
Chachi. No. Government employees, not private corporations. Government employees have been fired
Well,
for
if he has the
speaking out
power,
against
is that lawful? Is he allowed
No.
to fire people?
No.
No.
He's not allowed to fire people?
No. There are certain positions that require a specific process in order for somebody to be removed from their position, and he ignored those procedures. But Chachi, in order to have this conversation, I need
name
for
one
you,
person.
Chachi.
Name one person that he fired.
Erica McIntyre. She was in charge of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. In order for me to have this conversation with you, to meet you where you're at as you're requesting, I need you to define what you think is fascist, and then we can have a conversation about that. If you don't want to, I'm like willing to give you a little bit of leeway here and not specifically address the 14 tenets of fascism, but in order to have this conversation with you, you have to tell me what you think fascism is. What a fascist would look like.
Your 14 tenets of fascism is nonsense.
Who are you to say that?
Fascism is him controlling, basically overseeing the government completely and doing everything that he wants despite our laws.
He is usurping the government and our laws. Are people who are in detention centers getting due process? No, he's usurping our laws.
Getting that's a whole. Let's have that discussion then.
Sure.
Let's have that discussion.
Have that discussion without bringing up Biden
for
or
people
Obama.
that are not legal citizens. Due process for people that are not legal citizens. That is the due process.
No.
So you tell me where in the Constitution it says that you need to be a legal citizen in order for you to be afforded the protections of the Constitution. Tell me where it says that. Courtney, it's a tummy time mat for the giant toddler. It is not a cage. It is a tummy time mat. I do, Adam. I have read them. Okay. Are we counting this one as a W, or are we just ignoring it?
I think count it as a W.
Hey, Diva.
What's up, babe?
And to your co-host
Sir,
person.
nobody heard anything that you said because you were... Nobody heard anything you said because you were off the screen. We can't hear you when you're not actively in TikTok.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I was off the screen. Before you cut me off, I just wanted to say one thing to your co-host person about the trans thing. Is that most people, and I would definitely disagree with anybody that wants to cause any harm to any trans person or anything, or take their rights away or anything, but most rational people that disagree with the whole trans thing, it's not that we think that they're terrorists.
They're people.
That they have a mentally they're mentally unstable, and they
Cool.
have
That's not found in
addiction.
no medical institution will agree with you. Cool. Thanks for proving you don't know anything.
No, it's completely normal. You're
Hey,
very normal.
hey, Chalky or Chonky. I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Chachi from Happy
Thank you.
Days.
Okay, cool. Hey, can you pull up I always ask this from any guest who's on here. Can you pull up a cited source that claims your initiative of statement?
Say that again.
Can you pull up a cited source that supports your initiative of statement? So basically, you just made a claim that all trans people have a mental disability.
I didn't
And
say
so,
all.
okay, but that's what you're claiming, though.
I think
it's a generalized statement that you said.
Yes, I believe that they're mentally unwell.
Okay, so you just said you believe, but there's no cited source to contain backing your claim. Hey, Chonky or Chachi, I just want to let you know, whenever you leave your phone, we can't hear you at all. So I would, if you're looking up any information, I would just get a computer. Okay.
I just keep on closing my phone. I'm sorry. I'm just not used to having to keep my phone open because I'm out walking around. And
that's fine.
I put my phone in my pocket and
Can you just give me a cited source, though?
No, I was saying that my cited source is just, I think it's common. It's logic. It's basic logic.
Okay, so you're not a person who studies health or medicine, so saying something that's common has no cited source or credibility of what you just said. That's an opinion, and it's objective and subjective. So you are not actually an expert on the situation.
What's the suicide rate on trans people?
What is the reason?
You know,
did you read the reason, or did you just read the 40% number and get really excited?
I didn't even know it was that high. But do you know what I just wanted to get that number out there. And do you know what the percentage was?
Do you know why?
Do you know what the percentage?
Can you
just hear me out for a second?
No, I don't want to hear you out for a second. Shut up. Why is the rate for suicide that high? And we can't keep saying that word. We have to say self-deletion or something else. You can't keep saying the S word. TikTok will get very upset. And I'm sure you can't hear me, and I'm sure you can't figure out how to unmute. So why is the rate for self-deletion that high?
What percentage of people do you think during the Holocaust
Don't answer him.
try to self-delete themselves?
Don't answer him.
You think it was as high as 40%?
That question sounds a lot like not an answer.
Lythian, don't answer him.
Oh, sorry.
Don't even respond to him. Sir, you were posed a question. Why do you think the self-deletion rates for trans people are that high? Why do you think the self-deletion...
I wanted to make that correlation
that is the only answer. That is the only thing I want to hear out of your mouth. That is the only thing I want to hear out of your mouth. Why do you think it's that high?
Now that's fascist. You're trying to control my...
Okay, define fascism.
And control
define fascism. I've been asking you for the last 5 minutes to define what fascism is to you, and you haven't been able to do that. So please articulate that right now. I don't want to hear your weird, nervous giggle.
Well, no, yours is just defined by, oh, you just go to the 14 tenets of fascism, whatever. You haven't defined it.
Chachi, I did define what fascism means. I did tell you what it means. I asked you because you are not tracking. My intelligence level and everybody else who's here who's opened their mouth is up here. You, friend, are down here. So in order for us to meet you halfway, you gotta tell us what you think fascism means.
That's productive. Telling me that I'm unintelligent. Thank you.
You're not exhibiting a high level of intelligence right now. All you're doing is laughing like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I know, because you cut me off when I make a correlation to support my claim.
You haven't correlated anything. You haven't even defined what fascism is
I was
yet.
making the claim about the self-deletion thing, and you are cutting me off and not letting me
What is the rate of unaliving during the Holocaust? Self-unaliving. What was the rate of people taking their own lives?
I think it's only
Because
around 20.
it's working
I think
against
it's less
you.
than 20%.
I don't care what it's. I don't care what you think it is.
I'm pretty
What
sure
is it?
it's under 20%, I believe.
Okay, according to what source?
I don't records. Records.
Bro, you brought a paperclip to a
Holocaust?
gunfight. You brought a paperclip to a gunfight. You're not equipped for this
So
conversation.
you're telling me that it's higher? It's higher than 40%?
What do you think it is? And then give me a source.
Let's not mess around. Let's just state what it is. What are the two
I
different
already
numbers? You're saying
did. It's an authoritarian right-wing ideology. Paleogenic ultranationalism.
No, I was saying, I thought we were talking about the Holocaust and the number. How many
You still
people
haven't even
deleted
defined
themselves?
what fascism is from fucking 15 minutes ago. I asked you, I was entertaining your claim when you said that the rate of self-unaliving by trans people is 40%. I asked you, why do you think that is? You fucking ignored that question too. Then you brought up people unaliving themselves during the Holocaust, and I asked you where you got that source, and you don't have a source for that.
And
like, you're just...
So why do I think that they unalive themselves? You know what? I can give you a good reason why that number is
okay, and then
so
give me
high,
a source.
of my opinion.
Then give me a source to support that. How many people unalived themselves during the Holocaust, and
No. I was saying the trans and why the trans number is so high is at 40%. You're asking me that you're saying that I'm ignoring that.
You brought up the Holocaust.
Okay, which one do you want to talk about? Which one do you want me? What are the numbers for the two? You said the trans is 40%, and what is the Holocaust?
I don't know, guy.
Hang
That's
on.
your claim.
You obviously know the number. So what is the number?
No, I
Chachi,
don't.
let's focus on one thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time. She just only asked you where you got that claim of people unaliving themselves in the Holocaust. We just want to know where that claim was.
No, well, what is the number?
Yeah,
Do you
we're
know what the
asking
number
you.
is?
Wait, we asked you because you're the one who supplied the fact. That's what she's asking. We're trying to meet you in the middle.
You know what? I research and do so much different information
Great.
that it was a while ago when I looked that up, so I don't know the exact number, but I'm
okay, so that's
positive
fine.
that
So
it was under 20%.
that's
And
fine.
if it's
Okay,
under
I'm glad.
20%,
Wait,
I think
Chachi.
it was like 17%.
Chachi, okay, so great. You said that you found it. You did research. We just want to know where you got that cited claim. We just need to know because
it was a while ago.
That's
I'm
fine.
not
There
exactly
is
sure
the
now.
internet. So if you remember at all what the title was and the author was, or any
No, but
other
it doesn't
information that
matter.
was,
I don't
it
care
does
if I'm
matter.
I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't care if I'm wrong. I just want to know what the number is. If I'm wrong, what if it? Tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
I'm the first name storm of
is it not?
2026. Tropical Storm Amanda. Fuck yeah. Sorry.
Is it not? Is it not? Is it not what I'm saying?
No,
Is
so
it not
Chachi, this is what
around
you're doing.
20%?
You're implementing subliminal facts that are objective. Exactly. It's false correlation is what it is. Is you're implementing subjective facts. Chachi, you're closed your phone again. Chachi. No, not you. You're fine. You're implementing subjective facts without actual real rationality and truth. And so when that comes to it, like I will tell you this because as a public affairs non-commissioned officer in the military before, is when it comes to journalism, you cannot supply any topic into discussion unless you actually supply that cited fact. And that's same with any essay topic in college, any debate scene when it comes to politics as well. So when you start implementing these facts and you say, well, I read it a long time ago, great. I'm glad that you read it a long time ago. But when you come into a debate scene, you need to supply that cited source.
Well, I didn't know. I just kind of got on here kind of all quick, and I didn't know that that's something we were going to be talking about, and I didn't
It's literally on the background. You brought it up. You brought it up.
No, about the Holocaust number?
You did.
I'm sorry,
You brought it up.
The Holocaust number?
Yes, you brought it up.
Yes, and I said that I'm pretty sure that it was under 20%. If I'm wrong,
What is the
tell me that
source?
if I'm wrong
Go
or not.
find the source.
It doesn't matter what to go. You go find any source that you want, and you tell me if I'm wrong or not. There's got to be a factual source out there, isn't there? Don't you think there's a factual source? And my
That's up to
rationality
you, my
behind
guy.
it
It's your
to
claim. Support
answer.
your claim.
Wait. Let me just tell him and tell
Galaxy to
him
kick
the
or a $10
rationality
super
of me
chat.
bringing that up. The rationality of bringing that up is because, and the correlation is that a group of people that went through such an extreme, crazy time that they were kept in prison camps that they didn't even try to unalive themselves as much as the trans people are. So that is a very rational way to
No.
make
So
that
what's the difference
correlation.
between the people in the camps and trans people who aren't in camps? What's the difference?
They were being starved to death.
Yes.
They were in a way more extreme
Access.
situation.
I was looking for the word. Sorry, Chachi. I'm sorry.
They were in the worst
my
extreme
sentence.
situation.
Your sentence interrupted mine. It's access. So they were not able to do it as at a higher rate at the higher rate that trans people are. We already live in a country where you can walk down the street and get a firearm.
Please, from Gaza, no photo. أنا من غزة, please.
No. So there's two different numbers. There's the numbers of attempted, and there's numbers of actually doing it. And the attempted numbers, that's what the number that I looked up. The attempted number wasn't even close to. So whether they can or not, the attempted of doing it.
Fuck.
Also, it is actually fucking impossible to calculate the rate of self-unaliving during the Holocaust because the Nazis destroyed records.
That too.
So, this guy.
Not only that, it's probably not recorded even when they were going through any of the processing as well too.
And to the people in the chat, the 40% number is so high because of people like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, YouTube, phone line's open. It's your turn to shine. If you're calling from... Okay, I'm sick of this shit. I am literally sick of this shit. Like, literally sick of this shit. I don't know how many times I have to fucking tell you no, Jesus, but now you're blocked. Good morning. Thank you for calling the stream. Please tell me your name and where you're calling from.
California.
Okay, and what is your name?
Matthew.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Matthew.
Matthew. Okay, what would you like to add to the conversation, Matthew?
Well, I want to talk about, of course, your tenants and not just other random stuff people are talking about. But one thing I want to say first is that since you're using Britz's article, it's not even an academically accepted article, and historians and political scientists disagree with using it as a checklist for fascism.
Okay, sure. So what metric would you like to measure fascism by?
We're not gonna go on that. I just want to let that out. So I'm gonna say that, and then we're gonna talk about the tenants. But I just want to start off with that first.
Well, just as the last person who was up here said that they don't know the tenets of fascism, nor do they agree with them, I told them to define fascism for me, and we would meet them where they're at. So you can define fascism as what it means to you, and then we can have a conversation with that.
Okay, I'm just using the Google definition: an authoritarian and nationalistic right-wing system of government and social organization.
Do you agree with that definition or disagree with that definition?
I agree with it.
Okay. Now, what characteristics of that definition would we be measuring? What is fascist and what is not?
Well, I'm not here to say that. I'm here to debunk the tendency. You're saying that Trump meets all 14, I'm guessing, or majority of them?
Yes, he does. He does meet all 14.
All 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with number one, right? Powerful and continuing nationalism.
Sure.
him being a patriot and nationalism are not synonymous.
Thank you, Roanne. They're not synonymous? Why?
Just fascism.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you mean why? It's not the same thing. Nationalism and patriotism is not the same thing. You can have love for your country and want to better it. I mean, look at JFK was the same thing. He was a patriot. What's his name again? Teddy Roosevelt, big patriot. Are they nationalists? No, they were not.
What is nationalism?
Of course, I agree that Trump's America First idea and the way he speaks rhetoric can be really easily interpreted as nationalism.
It is.
But it's not.
It is, in fact, nationalism.
No,
so why is it not nationalism?
Well, why is it to you? Because I feel like the reason why people call it nationalism.
This is your claim, friend. You defend it.
Okay, well, he's prioritizing. Let's say this. He's prioritizing national interest, right? And of course, I heard you bring up. Okay, okay. He's prioritizing national interest. That makes her nationalist.
Constant use of patriotic. Did you read the definition? Hold on. Did you read the definition of power? Did you read the definition of powerful and continuing nationalism?
Even nationalism is not correlated with fascism. You can be a nationalist and not be a fascist.
Did you read the definition of powerful and continuing nationalism?
Let me see. Fascist regimes tend to make constant use of patriotic mottos, slogans, symbols, songs, and other paraphernalia. Flags are seen everywhere on clothing and in public displays.
So seeing "Make America Great Again" all over the fucking place. Donald Trump using AI to turn himself into fucking superheroes and Jesus or doctors or whatever the fuck he wants to claim it is. That's not included in that. America First is not included in that. All of the Trump flags and hats and fucking bathing suits and sneakers and telephones and watches, all of that is not part of that.
Well, I'll agree with you and say it's kind of like that, but it's also kind of like
it is either it is or it isn't.
Okay, well, let me finish. You don't have to cut me off. I was respectful to you. His "Make America Great Again" is his slogan. Same thing with all politicians have their slogan they do.
Where did "Make America Great Again" come from?
Tell me, enlighten me, please. I don't know.
It started out as something else. It's been used before in history.
Okay. Yes. Are you gonna tell me, or you want me to answer that and guess where it came from?
I would like you to take a guess.
Confederates.
No.
Okay, then what was it from?
Hitler.
Okay. Okay. I mean, he took it and made it something his own. I mean, like I said,
he didn't make it his own, sweetheart.
He
copy-pasted. Do you not remember that he...
having a slogan, does that also, do they also fall under that tenet number one then? Because
yes,
Obama,
"Make America Great Again," the slogans, "Make America Great Again" and "America First" do fall under that. Especially, who has a fucking Obama flag? If you're talking about political yard signs that people put up for candidates all over, I don't care about your anecdotal.
I would have said signs. I
literally don't.
Flags. Would I not?
You know what? If there are flags that exist, let's see. I would like to see if I can purchase an Obama flag.
There's definitely Obama flags. Yes. You can go to.
Also, Obama's. Hang on 1 minute, guy. Obama's claim for his political rallies and stuff was hope. It was just hope.
We can.
Yeah.
It's just
yes, we can and hope.
Is that not a patriotic motto?
No.
How is it not? You're saying to the people, be hopeful, and yes, we can. That's being patriotic to the American people, telling them to have hope and that yes, we can.
It's not derivative of Hitler, though. That's what we're saying. It's not derivative of a Nazi using it. That's what we're trying to tell you and prove a point. Because Hitler was a fascist.
I want to put this in my yard. It says Obama 2028 since rules don't exist anymore. I'm going to put that in my house. That's all there is flags mocking Donald Trump.
Well,
There
I
are
don't
not
know,
actual.
but well, I mean, just because one single search from your computer does not debunk what I'm saying. That's completely
It does.
But it doesn't, though. It doesn't.
Okay,
That's
so
just
go outside and
completely.
take pictures of Obama flags and prove me wrong.
Okay, I live in Whittier, California. I can go to Uptown Whittier right now, and I'll go
for
to
it.
I'll go to a what do they call it? Like a lawyer, the lawyer office, and I can go find one across the street from Whittier College, and it has an Obama flag, and it has their poster.
Do you not understand what being facetious means? Just out of curiosity.
No. You said what?
Facetious. Being facetious.
I heard it,
Using
but I can't remember what it
sarcasm.
means. Okay, well, I'm not using
Do you know what I
sarcasm.
mean? Okay, so what I just told you is Amazon has every fucking thing. Like literally everything. You can fix your toilet, you can feed your dog, you can get hair extensions. Amazon literally has everything. And the stuff that pulls up on Amazon is all things mocking Donald Trump and using Obama to do it. It's not powerful and continuing nationalism, it's mocking the current president. They're not the same things.
I'm literally looking right now.
Because
And
people who
I'm
support
seeing
Obama
Obama.
understand that he has reached term limits.
I'm literally seeing Obama. I support Obama. I'm not saying I don't like him, okay? But I'm saying I'm literally looking at a flag with Obama's face instead of the stars on an American flag. So that's just not true.
Sure you are.
I'm seeing a flag. What do I have to lie for?
You got to downtown Whittier or wherever the fuck you said already? You're down there.
Yeah. I live in South Whittier, but I'm saying if I go to Uptown
Take a
Whittier,
picture of it and text it to this number.
Okay.
Go ahead. Take a picture and text it to this number. I want to see it.
Okay, I guess I'll have to do that later.
No, you can do it right now. You said you're
No,
looking
why?
at it.
We're still having. I said
Because
I
you're
can
full of
go
shit.
and look at it. I said I can go and look at it.
Okay. Kiara, A, and Lythian, did they or did they not just say that they were looking at a flag with a picture of Obama's face on it?
I'm saying no, that was on the internet. I'm saying on the internet. That's what I was referring to. Maybe I didn't say it, but that's what I meant. Okay.
You have no.
Like you said, you went on Amazon. You said you went on Amazon and you didn't see it. How? I'm being so for real. No, I'm saying the first time I said I can go up to Uptown Whittier and see that stuff posted.
Trump.
I promise you I'm not. I'm trying to have an honest debate with you. If you want, we can just move on to the next one.
Sure, move on to the next one. Do you concede powerful and continuing nationalism?
Wait, that's a win for you.
Okay. So let's see. Number 2, disdain for the recognition of human rights. Right?
This is a good one.
During Trump's presidency, of course, constitutional protections remain intact and courts continue to function. Okay? And political opponents were not jailed.
Pause. Read the definition of disdain for the recognition of human rights. Read it.
Because of fear of enemies and the need for security, the people in fascist regimes are persuaded that human rights can be ignored in certain cases because of need.
Okay.
The people tend to look the other way or even approve of torture, summary, executions, assassinations, long incarceration of prisoners, etc.
Okay. In 2018, Donald Trump advocated for bringing back waterboarding and a hell of a lot worse, claiming it works and that detainees deserved it. Would that not be disdain for the recognition of human rights?
Would it not? Yes, it would.
Okay, so he meets number 2.
The thing is like, where was this where is this disdain and not calling Obama a fascist at the same time? Because he leaded one of the most biggest torture programs CA.
We're not talking about Obama. We're talking about Trump.
And I understand that, but I feel like it's important to also bring up these double standards too, as well. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So,
what did Obama do?
We won't go on about that.
What did Obama do to torture people? Tell me.
What did he do to torture people? He was literally acknowledged one of the biggest. Okay, do you know who? Crap, what's the guy's name? The guy who was the whistleblower for the CA torture program.
From what torture program?
I forgot his name. It's I have it right here. Ex-CA officer. Crap, what's the guy's name? John Kiriaki. He was a whistleblower. John Kiriaki. he was a whistleblower for the CIA's torture programs in which he served, I forget how many years, but he served time in federal prison. And I'm pretty sure that was under Obama. And let's not act like Obama wasn't drone
Pretty
striking
sure
kids.
is not. Hang on. Pretty sure is not a cited source.
Okay,
Can you please pull up the whole thing?
and I'll search it up. Yes.
Thank you.
He needs to keep reading.
2012.
What happened
That's
to the
during
program?
Obama's.
What happened to the program in Abu? I can't say it. Abu Zubu. Why can't I say this? Abu Zubaydah. Sure.
Abu Zubaydah? Zubaydah, I don't know. What happened to it?
So what happened to the interrogation program?
Okay, tell me, did this happen before or after he got convicted?
He's quoting John Q. Public.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Was that time? Because I can't tell you that. I haven't searched that up. But was it before?
Did Obama advocate for the torture of prisoners and say that it was a good idea and they deserved worse, or was the program and the interrogation techniques disbanded?
Okay, were they disbanded before or after?
When it came to light, when we found out about it, what was going on? Did the program continue or was it disbanded?
You tell me, because I never searched that up.
It's gone.
Okay, it's gone. And what year did that happen? I'm guessing when he got convicted, right? So let me think. It was only disbanded after what came to light. That's so disingenuous. Like, to bring that up as if it's some good deed. It's not. What happened got exposed.
How do you stop
something?
something? How do you preemptively stop people from engaging in behaviors? You can make laws against it, but you can't stop people. Murder is illegal, but people still commit murder.
What is that? What do you mean?
So the only way we know about stuff is when it happens and somebody tells or somebody gets caught, and then the actions after is what matters.
Okay,
if
yes,
Obama
I understand
was like,
that, but it's disingenuous. No. That's so disingenuous to act like Obama did such a great thing. Yes, it is.
It's
to act like Obama did such a great. Why are you talking over me?
Why are you talking about Obama? This is Trump is a fascist. Prove me wrong. We're not talking about Obama.
Okay.
So, does Trump have a disdain for human rights? Yes or no?
No.
Support your claim.
Support my claim. Okay.
What has he done to enhance or bolster human rights and
his
people's
policy
access
choices
to
were
resources?
within legal frameworks. They were within existing legal frameworks. His policy choices within existing legal frameworks, and they were not rejections of human rights. There you go. That's my point.
You're reading from ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, which one?
Well, you said I could, so I thought, like, why not? I'm not that smart, so let me ask GPT.
So elaborate.
What's the elaborate? That's my point. You said give me your point, so I gave you the point. There you go.
Wait, can I say something?
Go ahead, A.
Okay, you just made a claim that you're not that smart. Okay, you just said that, and it was in context of not being able to have a claim. And when it comes to doing any kinds of these debates, if you don't know something, I would read about it prior to you ever having a debate. I strongly encourage that for you. I'm somebody who believes that everyone has a tone of recognition and can learn on behalf of their mistakes. And I think right now this might be your mistake because you're not educating yourself prior to the debate. So you can't speak on the topic off the top of your head with also cited sources. Okay.
Also, ChatGPT is not a source.
The reason why I never claimed it to be, the reason why I read off ChatGPT is because I'm not very good with writing claims, and I kind of just get, words jumbled up, so it's very not coherent.
Okay, and I understand that, but it's about taking the initiative. It's about taking the initiative. If you want to talk in these spaces and have like an actual good conversation, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for people who are
I'm not the most respectful person so far in the space. I have been nothing but respectful to you guys. Apart from
you have. I'm not saying that you haven't, buddy. No, I don't want you to get upset because I'm really trying to have a conversation with you.
I'm not upset.
Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure. Thank you for clarifying. I don't think you have been disrespectful. Okay, and I want to clarify, and I hope you internalize that. I think what I'm trying to tell you is before you get on a debate scene, please do some education prior. And then when you were watching it probably for a minute about Trump is a fascist, prove me wrong. Look up all the tenets of fascism and what it is. And I know you said that you looked at it and it was in a scholarly article. So then look up. Okay, so then look up a scholarly article that backs your claim to even prove your point further. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I would have done that, but there's no point because the whole live is on these tenets. That's the thing.
You admitted to 2 of them already, and you admitted to the 3rd one, and then you took away your admittance. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What do you mean?
We're backpedaling right now.
Well, yeah, because you're talking to me and you're bringing that up.
No. I'm talking to you because I want you to get better in the sense because I think you have so much room and time to grow, and it might change your opinion on your claim that you're saying that he's not a fascist because you already made admittance to 2 of them. That's what I'm trying to do. I think that you have so much potential because, like, honestly, you're looking up the information and you're agreeing with Amanda on what she was saying. And I want you to find the truth for yourself because when we go into these debates, like I said, if you don't know what's going on, you should look it up prior before even talking. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, but if you get things, you have to make mistakes to learn. So it's okay. I like making mistakes.
That's okay, and if that's how you learn, that's how you learn. But I really think that you have so much opportunity to really find the truth and what we're talking about because we are telling you the truth. We're seeing it as what it is, and I don't think you're disagreeing with us.
What you're telling me right now is 10 and 6. You guys are literally controlling media right now.
No.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again one time?
I say what you're talking to me about right now is literally like 10 and number 6. You're controlling the media right now. Like,
how am I controlling the media?
No one said you.
What journalistic credentials do I have?
TikTok Live.
That's my
okay. So.
And YouTube Live and Instagram Live. Forgot those.
So, do you know who I am? By the way.
No, I can't see you because I'm not on the live. I only see you. I'm only on the.
Got you.
Call.
Well, okay, I'll introduce myself to you. So my name is Alex, or A. I have been a doctrinal journalist for the United States Army for over 6 years now. Okay? And so as a journalist, this is stuff I look at, this is stuff I have to report on, this is stuff I have to take claims into when it's talking into political climating within the military as well too, because the military is not a political climate that should be affected by whatever president. Okay? And so whatever laws and restrictions comes to journalism, we have to do the same laws and restrictions when it comes to posting any news article, public release, anything like that, essentially. And so one thing that has been taken. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Thank you. So when it comes to publicly doing anything, we have to follow the same rules and integrity that's been brought down. With this administration, things have been taken away and stripped away. So all the LGBTQIA plus stories that I have done in the military, all the Black History Month stories, all the Women's History Month stories I've done have been taken down from Divids, which Divids is our outlet, like our news outlet for the Army, for any military source to put out a public release. And so I can still see all my stories in Divids right now, but it's called being behind a locked wall. Essentially, I can see them, but they're not posted on public forum. And Trump did this. This was one of his first initiatives to take away any voices, marginalized voices in the community of the military. And that's including stuff that is not also inherently those, like the plane called Enola Gay. He doesn't want Enola Gay being a plane out there that people can reference. He doesn't also want to have the history of the first African American co-pilot team that led the U.S. to victory. This is stuff that's already been taken away. So yes, he is controlling the narrative right now because he doesn't want people to see that. And so back onto your claim saying that he has no control of the media, he does. And he's been doing it.
I never see his no
What
control
did you
of
say?
it.
I just want to clarify. What did you say then about the
He said
media?
that I'm controlling the media. That I
Okay,
am
but if we're
exhibiting
gonna
tenet
bring
number
up that,
6.
I'll say I don't think he's controlling it. I'm not saying I think he has, of course, the possibility, like any real, he can have the power to control it, but I don't think he is controlling it right now.
He gave an executive order for all military people to take down all that stuff. That is in his power, and that happened. I'm not speaking from literally from subjective point of view. I'm speaking from contentious fact. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So he is control of the narrative. And then to further back my claim too, when there are Trump loyalists that are in control of news agencies like CNN, and now they're firing people who have been giving out 60-minute interviews for the past years and everything. Do you not see how that is in correlation of it?
Press credentials.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I spaced out for a second.
Me or Amanda?
You, Alex.
Okay.
Don't repeat the whole thing for him. He wasn't paying attention. He's not interested in having
No, it's because I'm gonna be honest. I was genuinely reading the tenets right now, and I kind of spaced out. I'm not even lying. I'm sorry. I just didn't catch it at the end.
So I was saying when Trump is in control, when he has loyalists, they are in charge of, they have gained control of CNN, where CNN is now firing journalists who have gone against the Trump administration, like 60 Minutes. That's a great example.
Yes, okay.
So that is controlling the media.
Let's also talk about him threatening to pull the FCC licenses for networks that are critical to Trump.
It's 11:45. I gotta get ready for work. I'm gonna let you guys talk. I'm gonna go get changed.
Okay. There's another.
Thank you for having me. I gotta go too.
Bye, Life.
Bye.
Bye,
Life.
Oh God,
Happy Pride
how
Month.
the fuck do I get out of here?
Oh, you just gotta go down to where like the little people. Yeah. I want to also say one other claim, because I know you're reading the facts in the tenets and everything, and I respect you for doing that, because that shows that you're actually trying to work on what we're talking about. But another thing is when Trump first also took office, this his second term, he made all journalists sign an integrity form that of what they had to post was what he wanted to post as well too, for the White House.
I have a question on that really fast. When you say journalists, what journalists?
Journalists. I'm talking about journalists from NBC, CBS, any journalist that goes into the White House to do press briefings.
And they signed them to do. You said not to criticize them, right?
It's like basically like an NDA of what they can say, that they can't talk about Trump in certain ways, and that they can see their article prior before being released, so that they can control the narrative.
Okay.
That literally happened. Here, I can pull up the news article for you, so I can cite my claim for you.
And you said they it was a I'm not even lying. I'm listening to you, but I'm losing. You said it was what was I know you said it was an NDA, but was it like a contract, or was it like an actual thing that the government put in?
Can you say that again? I can't hear it, buddy.
Because I was listening to you, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think of the beginning. Would you say it was a contract of sorts? You would say like an NDA, actual contract, or was it something that the government actually put forth?
It was, so there are NDAs, but it was like an NDA is what I'm trying to tell you, because it's a new reform. So with journalism, for anybody who was like working as a journalist in press briefings, they had the same thing that they had to agree about, which is essentially an NDA if they saw anything that was unclear or unpolished or whatever, and stuff that they can't release, stuff like that. But when it came to the Trump administration, they basically wanted to read what people were being released prior and authorizing what they can and can't put out.
Okay.
That's never happened before on any journalistic integrity at all for the White House.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Here, I'm gonna
that.
cite my source to show you.
And then only I'll say about the other tenets. I feel like number 5, rampant sexism. Let me think. Number 8, religion and government are intertwined. Number 9, corporate power is protected. Number 10, labor power is suppressed. Number 12, obsession with crime and punishment. And I would say 14 fraudulent elections. And I would say 13, rampant cronyism and corruption. Just like off reading them, I would say those are all things he does not fall under. Like,
Okay, let's go first back over the first one that you just said.
I think that was religion and government.
Yeah. So who is he represented by?
I'm missing. Like, I'm gonna say the Israeli prime minister or something. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm not. Oh
What do you
no,
mean
no, I see what you're saying. I'm not going that far.
What do you mean by prime? What do you
I'm
mean
not
by
that radical.
Okay,
I'm talking about. So
what
what I'm talking about is the Republican Party. Primarily, what religion do they practice?
Christianity.
Yes. Okay. So they practice Christianity. You would think that it would just be regular Christianity where people believe that treat everyone like that neighbor and all that. But in actuality, it's not that. So when you look at the people that support Trump even further, they are Christian extremists. And they basically want Christianity to be the one sole purpose, one sole religion in the United States. And they believe that they are the supreme religion as well, too. So that is religious extremist. He's backed by people. He makes also what are they called? Executive orders based on those decisions as well too. The people that are around him are Christian extremists as well. Pete Hegseth has replicated tattoos of being a crusader. He has tattoos of also being a Christian extremist. That's like stuff that we're talking about. So yes, he is packed by people who are religious extremism or ideology that goes even further than what it should be, and then also harms other people in that deduction reasoning.
But I mean, I understand that that's their religion. They're obviously catering to those extremists. But it's like nothing of them is the religion of Christianity. The only thing I would say is abortion, but that should have been a state decision anyways in the first place because it wasn't in the Constitution.
But they're using their religion for it though.
Well, it makes I do agree that the fact that
Wrong. The Constitution explicitly says that everyone will be afforded equal protections under the law, so you are wrong. States should not individually make legislation regarding abortion because people in Colorado have different rights than people in Florida, and that is against the Constitution.
How? In the Constitution, doesn't say literally powers that are explicitly granted to like the government is I can't even think, but that government is then passed down to the whatever is not explicitly stated is then passed down to the states.
Kiki, do you want to talk? Because I'm honestly talked out. I'm giving out more energy than I need to be.
I've got really bad cell signal right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I think you need. I think Alex has given you a lot of grace and a lot of room to learn and grow. I'm not so gracious. I think that you need to do a little bit of research about the Constitution and how the Constitution applies, and how the Constitution is being violated and not followed by this administration. There's a lot of things that you need to look into to really understand what it is that you're talking about. But every tenant that we've discussed thus far, you've agreed that he has in some way met the qualifications for that tenant. So you're not proving that he's not a fascist.
But also the tenants are very broad as well. the tenets are very broad as well. Like many
So you're
presidents
arguing
and
that
many
they're too
leaders.
broad.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
So if you hear the words I'm speaking, you don't have to question what I'm saying.
But you're not saying anything, friend. All you've done is say
Okay, the
agree
tenets
or
are very
or
broad, and
unable
many
to
leaders
refute.
and past presidents fall under a lot of these. A lot of these they fall under.
Sure. Nobody's arguing that. We're arguing that Trump is a fascist, and you're supposed to be proving that wrong.
And that's what I'm saying too. It being broad, it's easy to classify as a fascist. And I will say right now, the number 8, you guys are looking a little bit right on that. But I feel like the only thing that religion has somewhat been intertwined with government is abortion. Is what I feel like directly tied in government is abortion, and that I'm not even very much agreed on. I see there hasn't been a single.
Hang on 1 minute. I just want to clarify and tell you my cited source about what I was talking about prior about journalistic integrity with the White House. So in 2025, Pete Hegseth, he enforced a 21-page agreement requiring credentialed military beat reporters. So credentialed meaning everyone who has been there prior who worked at the White House already and has already gotten authorization. That they would not gather or publish any information that had not been officially cleared or authorized by him or anybody in the White House that works for Trump. And this is cited from NPR, who NPR is a non-politically aligned reporting source, which I recommend if you're looking at if you're looking at anything to cite your source, go with non-biased and non-political affiliated.
Okay, thank you.
I have one homework assignment for the caller. Read the book On Tyranny.
Is that for me?
Yes.
Is there an audiobook on it?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure there is.
I'll look it up right now to see. Okay, I'm gonna get on Spotify.
Yeah, I don't want to pay for a book.
It's on Audible. I'm pretty sure it's on Audible.
Okay, and it's called again. You said the what of tyranny?
On Tyranny.
It's called On Tyranny.
On Tyranny by who? Should it just pop up when I search up On Tyranny?
You can get the book on TikTok Shop.
Timothy Snyder? Is that the guy?
Yeah. Hey, Christian.
Well, like number 8, I feel like
Somebody
there's not a.
put it in the chat. It's Timothy Snyder.
Yeah, I see that when I searched up. I just want to make sure. But yeah, like I said, I feel like there's not been a single thing that religion has been put into government except for the idea of abortion, in which I feel like that's already should be a state decision.
But it has. That's what we're trying to tell you. It has.
But the thing is, that's what I'm saying. I can agree with the fact that with the idea that it is religiously charged to make like abortion illegal, but also I agree with the idea that separating that abortion from religion, that abortion should most likely should be a state decision.
So do you agree that religion, do you believe that there should be a separation of church and state? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so then you disagree with what Trump has done then. Simply as that. Because you think, you just explained to me that you believe that people should have a choice then based off their opinion. Correct, right?
The state.
That people should have a choice on abortion, that they should not be epitomized for having an abortion because of health reasonings or concerns based on the future, correct?
I feel like, okay, I don't mind abortions. I'm in support of abortion, but I feel like just abortions just to get rid of a baby has nothing to do with a health issue.
No one's doing that though. No one's just getting rid of a baby. Most abortions are going to be health merited. You understand that, right?
A lot of abortions are there just to get rid of the baby. I mean, Would you consider, let's say, taking
I
a
don't want to
Plan
talk
B
about
in abortion of
I
sorts?
don't want to talk about abortion because I can guarantee you're not educated enough to have that conversation, and I typically don't have abortion conversations with men. I don't do it.
Okay, didn't ask.
I just want to really, I think that you have a lot of room to grow, Christian. I really think that you have a lot of room to grow. And I really,
I don't know who that is.
oh, sorry. Oh, I apologize. I don't, the name was cycling in my head.
Matthew.
But I think you have a lot of room to grow. And I think that with a lot of times when it comes on these debate scenes, you're not going to have people to actually have a conversation. So I really encourage you to read the book that Kiki suggested. I also encourage you not to read any political news, so unbiased source information, so like NPR, Sky News, stuff like that. I really strongly encourage you because it's going to change your opinion.
Reuters,
Mhm.
all of those are for the most part non-biased. They're center.
And then I also want to ask too, why do you said he meets every single one. Maybe I'm just uneducated, but labor power is being suppressed. Organizing power of labels.
He's anti-union.
Okay, being anti-union is not him suppressing the power of labor, though. That's just his opinion.
Trump appointed anti-union officials to the national labor minimum wage increases in union organizing rights, and he also publicly undermined the United Auto Workers 2023 strike when he sided with automakers, calling union leadership weak. So yes, he is in fact in favor of suppressing labor power and has exhibited as such. I can go through them really quick for you because I gotta go. I gotta go to work. But identification of enemies as scapegoats is a unifying cause. In 2015, he campaigned calling Mexicans rapists and criminals. Obviously, that's not fucking true. He referred to undocumented immigrants as animals and warned that they are poisoning the blood of our country. Obviously, not true.
As a Mexican, that's true.
You have to. I have to go to work, so if you're going to listen to this and get educated on it,
I apologize. I apologize.
He targeted Muslims specifically with a tribal. He labeled political opponents and journalists and institutions as enemies of the people. All of that is number 3. Identification of enemies and scapegoats is a unifying cause. Number 4, supremacy of the military. He repeatedly praises the military forces and proposed deploying active duty military against protesters in 2020. He's also said that he would do that as of recently. He suggested military tribunals for political enemies, and he praised generals who showed personal loyalty over institutional integrity. That is another example of supremacy of the military. And he's also called himself a wartime president who framed domestic law enforcement through a military lens. Rampant sexism, I don't really think we need to go over that one. I feel like we can both agree that he is a sexist. Yes or no?
No. Yeah.
You don't agree that he's sexist? Okay. We already went over number 6. Obsession with national security is number 7. His entire first campaign was about fear of immigrants, criminals, foreign threats. He said that he alone could be the one to fix it because he's constantly describing the U.S. as under siege by internal and external enemies that requires some kind of emergency executive action, which is why we had consistently said, to be careful about him instituting martial law. He also, again, back to the Muslim ban, border wall, and mass deportation operations. Government and religion are intertwined. You guys already went over that. Corporate power is protected. He passed the 2017 Tax Cuts and Job Act, which delivered the largest corporate tax cuts in modern history. He's used the White House to promote his own business interests, like his what is it, the NFTs, the fucking shoes, the phone, the watch, all that shit.
And his son's business too.
Yeah, and his son's businesses. He's hosted foreign dignitaries at Mar-a-Lago at the cost of the American taxpayers. That's how we exemplify number 9. There's more. I'm just trying to go through it quickly. Number 10, labor powers are suppressed. We just went over that one. Disdain for intellectuals in the arts. We can look at what he's talking about when COVID happened and how he was calling scientists hoaxsters. How he's just tried to put his name on the Kennedy Performing Arts Center. How he has defunded arts and humanities with Doge cuts, targeting the NEA and the NEH, as well as the cuts that he's made to the Department of Education through the One Big Beautiful Bill. Number 12 is obsession with crime and punishment. He's always talking about law and order, framing crime as an existential civilizational threat. He's called for the death penalty for drug dealers and suggested police should rough suspects up during arrest, telling officers to please don't be nice. That's actually a quote.
I agree with that, though. Let's be honest.
He's praised sheriffs who've conducted large-scale immigration sweeps with minimal judicial oversight. That's a problem, too. And then the biggest one, my fucking favorite, is where he pardoned January 6th rioters and even just recently tried to give them $1.776 billion in a slush fund, which has since been done away with because of its absolute unpopularity between Republicans and Democrats alike. Now we're on to 13, rampant cronyism. Guy is consistently putting his friends and loyalists into positions of power. He has given Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump positions within the White House and advisory boards with undefined authority. He used the DOJ under Pam Bondi to pursue investigations of political enemies while dropping cases against his allies. And then, of course, in his previous term, Kushner received, or just at the end of his previous term, Jared Kushner received a $2 billion investment from Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund shortly after he had left the White House. That deal was actually brokered under Trump in the White House, courtesy of Trump and his connections. And then finally, there's fraudulent elections. I don't really think we need to go through fraudulent elections. I feel like we already know that he is, you know, an election denier. Do you disagree with any of those?
No.
So Donald Trump is a fascist. Do you agree?
Wait, can I be honest with you?
What?
Okay, I actually don't believe he was fascist. I just want to come on here and try to debate, just like just for some fun.
Okay, that's fine.
And I was wondering, can you unblock me?
Can I unblock you?
Yeah.
No. If you're blocked, someone
Why
is
not?
staying blocked.
But I was very respectful, don't you think? I feel like I haven't been disrespectful at all, unlike other people.
Is this Jesus?
Maybe.
I'm not unblocking you.
Okay,
Oh my
I was
God.
worth a try.
Amanda, go to work, Diva.
I have time. I just needed to get dressed before it got too late. I'm not answering unknown calls anymore. Just so y'all know. If you call from an unknown number, I'm not answering it. You knew it was Jesus.
Good morning.
Hello. What's going on? How are you today? Happy Pride!
You know, happy Pride. Big I do crimes. I'm just sitting here wondering why men are fucking creeps who try to get around consent.
Nobody knows.
Because that's literally what we just witnessed.
That's the question of the century, Geeky, and we'll never get an honest answer ever.
There is a tropical storm, Amanda, out in the Pacific. I am officially the first named storm of storm season, so y'all watch out.
Oh my God, during Pride season 2. Girl, that's iconic.
You know it's definitely gonna escalate.
Oh yeah.
I'm always
Does that mean that Florida's gonna get hit by Tropical Storm Amanda and
No,
Florida's
it's in
gonna
the
have to look out?
It's in the Pacific.
Oh, it's in the Pacific? Oh, is that the first tropical storm of El Nino?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I haven't.
That
They're
means-
just telling me in the comments and telling me in text messages that there's a tropical storm, Amanda. I haven't looked to see where it's at or anything about it.
Tropos told you what to do, Amanda. Do it.
This is officially the first tropical storm of El Nino then, and that means that
way.
I could get hit by it.
I'm on my way to destroy Mar-a-Lago.
Geeky, you better embrace Amanda with open arms then.
With arms wide open.
Oh, also, Amanda, you need to move up your win all the way up to 35.
35? All right, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Well, no, because he basically, so he was agreeing to the tenants, and then he, at the end, he was like, no.
Oh, no, I'm just going
And
by
so-
one op. I'm just going by one op themselves, not by
Okay.
debunking each claim that they
We have 2 more, actually. So it's actually 25, though.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Are Asher or Nick Oppie Ops?
I am not an op. I'm an
I don't know.
ally.
Asher's been hanging out. I know Nick. Nick is a friendly. Asher, is there something that you would like to discuss?
Ally.
Hello, yeah, I think I'm up. Yeah.
Are you in the United States of America?
I am now. I'm not American, but I'm in
Are
America.
you a United States citizen?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'll humor you. I'll humor you for a minute. You got.
Okay,
you got
that's
1
nice
minute.
of you.
What is it that you'd like to add to this conversation?
Well, I heard you mention your characteristics of fascism. And I don't think Trump's a good guy, but I don't think he's a fascist. I think that's definitely a step too far. Like, for example, the fraudulent election one. I mean, how did Trump satisfy that?
Quick, Asher, real super
Sorry?
quick. You got to be so unbelievably careful with those claims, with that one specifically, because of how quickly it'll take down Amanda's live.
Okay,
So we
sorry.
gotta
What?
be so fucking quickly.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
careful.
What did I say?
Also,
that was-
Asher, can you move away from the mic just a little bit? I can hear you digesting.
Okay, sorry. What did I say that was wrong? I shouldn't say.
When we question the results of things,
Oh no,
TikTok
but
doesn't
question.
like that.
Okay, no problem. But this is what I mean. What I think the guy meant by fraudulent elections was like what the actual fascists did was like outcomes predetermined and the opposition can't realistically win. Whereas like losing an election and then saying I didn't actually like that's not.
Okay, so Asher, remember when I literally just said we need to be
Okay,
careful
how do we
when we're
discuss
talking
that?
about it?
How do we discuss
Just say questioning the results of a pregnancy test.
questioning the
Who
results
knows?
of the pregnancy test after you've lost the pregnancy test and then leaving and then campaigning again to win another pregnancy test? That's not the same as essentially controlling the victor of the pregnancy test, is it? Like what the actual fascist people did. I mean, not that I'm a Trump supporter, by the way. It's just calling him a fascist.
Have you heard of Ashley St. Clair?
No, but can you answer my? Can you answer my?
Elon Musk literally admitted to Ashley St. Clair, who has been talking about this all of the time, about how they manipulated the contest. So
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh no, I was just gonna say. So I did 3 rallies, Kamala rallies, last year, and I also went door to door and canvassed for her. There were literal neighborhoods full of Kamala signs. There's no fucking way she lost. But just saying.
Right, and just to be clear, you guys, when it's election season, putting up a yard sign for a candidate is not the same thing as t-shirts, hats, flags, vinyl wrapping your truck. Like, these are not the same thing.
Getting tattoos.
Right? Wearing diapers and ear pads. Like, what the?
So weird.
We're gonna see by this election for everything. Yeah, for midterms, we're gonna see, and if it goes more blue, it's gonna make me question about everything that has happened in the past. Like I'm not gonna lie, and I've never been that person to question anything before because I trusted our election system. That's why I haven't thrown a hissy fit. I probably maybe have cried once, and that was because of the fear of my rights being stricken away as a gay man, who's married to another beautiful gay man, and so I don't know. I will start questioning things based out of this term because I want the truth is coming out. People are seeing the truth for what it is.
Yeah, they're just bleeding supporters. It's crazy. Hey, I was gonna ask you too. Well, you and all your peoples. Have you heard of the Trump Action Tracker?
The Trump Action Tracker?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I usually just
Oh, you should.
by what's going on with news stories and what's going on in Congress and the Senate. Like, I kind of just follow it. Does that make my job easier?
Yes, 100%.
It significantly.
They do. They post every single thing that he's done since January 2025. And there's like 3,000.
A lot of pages.
Yeah, it's 3,000 something. It's ridiculous. But anything on. Like anything unconstitutional, anything like fascist, it's all on there. So check it out.
Steve, the point though, babe, is that yes, I had a Harris Walls hat. I was given one by the campaign. They sent me merch. I have it. Okay? They sent me a tote bag and a hat. But we are not still wearing that shit. Even after Trump lost, they were still wearing it. They're making Trump 2028 things, which we know is unfucking constitutional. Like, it is not the same thing. Matter of fact, I'm going to put that in my phone right now, trumpactiontracker.info.
Trump shoes, Trump watches, Trump toilet paper, Trump socks, Trump right, like the list goes on of all the things that he's grifted people into buying. Yeah, really bad. Yeah, pictures of him depicted as Jesus.
He wants to take Benjamin Franklin.
He was a doctor.
I'm gonna fist fight.
Who is a doctor?
He thought he was a doctor. He didn't think he was Jesus.
He wants to take Benjamin Franklin off the Benny and put a Trump face on it.
He was trying to
He
make
wants
his
a 250.
his own.
Yeah, the 250.
Mm-hmm. It's so
Okay.
stupid. It's so stupid.
Can I say a little bit of a controversial, maybe, like, I'm going to be very careful with how I word it, but imagine for a second a world where, you know, she had won and there were all of these little cells all over the country, and these cells were filled with a very specific demographic of type of man and maybe even women, and all of those people have been planning for years and years and years how to take down, you know, or take control of the government because they hated Obama so much, right? Like, that's how they formed. And so all these cells are just all over the country, you know, all across the West Coast. You got the like upper East Coast. There's just these predominant areas now where these groups assemble. Can you imagine the mess that they would have tried to create to make her look bad? And then I think to myself, imagine that they knew that that was a likelihood and they threw the contest on purpose to create an accelerationist something to show people who Trump is for real, so that we would slowly chip away at all those different groups. That's the only.
These are outcells or incels?
Probably both, you know. But like when I think to myself of contest stuff, I think to myself, there's no other reason why that would have, like, we have investigative agencies for this reason. I don't see it being possible that they wouldn't have had a suspicion or an inkling that this was coming, and it almost makes me wonder if they let it happen.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
yeah. That's my tinfoil hat moment too.
Right. Like accelerationist mode. Let's show the people who Trump really is, so that there's no doubt in the next cycle who they should be voting for. And coincidentally, it just turns out it's going to be a corporate Dem. And, you know, the moderate Dem, not the, you know, and I'm like, could we maybe bypass their plan and just try to go for a progressive socialist? You know, and if things look funny in these contests going forward, do we maybe get to all start questioning things together? Is that something that we could look forward to as people? Sorry, thanks for that rant. I think about this all the time.
I mean, we could hope that we could get a progressive, but considering that they're already floating Gavin Newsom and potentially Pete Buttigieg and a few others, like, I'm sorry, I'm never going to trust a man who's worked hand in hand with BlackRock. It's why I'm not a huge fan of Platner. You know, I'm just it's those are strikes against the person. It just really is.
Wait, when did and can I ask you a question? Because I did not know that. When did Pete work with BlackRock?
Was it BlackRock? There was one of the big ones where he was a consultant for one of the big big bads. Who was it?
I'm gonna look it up.
He worked. Yeah, he worked as a consultant for one of the big bad corporations.
I do know that he's moderate. I do know that he's really not big on advocating for the trans community, and that put me over the edge. But that's just another.
It's got to be the token that they spend, Atropos, and it just so happens to be the trans community this time around. We're the token.
Yeah,
that's why they are.
He was on
with floating Gavin Newsom, even though he's transphobic.
He was a consultant for McKinsey and Company.
Yeah, McKinsey Co. works with BlackRock and with a few other really horrible corporations. But
Rokana AOC.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I would vote for that ticket.
Or Rokana Thomas Massey. That would be historic. I would be down.
I don't want a Republican anywhere near the White House.
I get it, but you know, he's very consistent and he's a very smart guy. He's like graduated MIT. I just found that out. He's no dummy.
He's
he
also
obviously cares
consistently
about
transphobic too.
God damn it! I didn't know that. Never
It's
mind.
like we just want somebody who can respect other people's choices about being who they want to be. It's so crazy in this day and age. We have to have this conversation.
Right. Like you could be a good, good on paper in all these ways, but not really.
Like, can we just have
somebody
a normal
called here,
person?
literally from an unblocked number, which I will not be answering unknown numbers anymore, just so you guys know. You can leave as many nasty little voicemails as you want, because I don't listen to them. Sometimes I might read the transcription and laugh at you because you're a fucking chud. But they called here 196 times.
That's
Jesus.
That's like stalker level behavior.
Thank you so much. Brian.
You said 160 something?
Sent me super chat, some gas money love. Have a good day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Brian. 196.
Heck yeah.
Isn't that a coincidence? A funny coincidence?
It is.
196. That's what you mentioned yesterday, Amanda. 196. It's the only way to exit the fucking Matrix.
Such a little coinky dink.
Anima in the comments
Skidamarinky
talking about Roe as a
winky.
Republican. I don't know that he's really Republican. Like I see Roe as maybe like moderate, leaning or feigning progressive, but I just want AOC to get in there, and I feel like he's that would be the only pair where she could be VP, and do the thing.
Isn't it sad that we're like, I wish that we could get a woman for VP again?
I wish we
We've
could get
given
her
up
as the
on wishing for
president.
her in the White House.
All right, I love you guys. I gotta go to work. I'm gonna be late. So let me go to
Okay,
work.
bye.
I'll be
Sorry.
back here at 11 p.m. Maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I think I'm gonna go to sleep tonight.
Take a night off.
If you're not in the Chaos Caucus broadcast channel on TikTok, I'll let you guys join it now. Go to my profile. You'll see it. It's up there in the little red things underneath my bio. Click on the Chaos Caucus and join. That's where I put updates, and then when I post content, this way you don't miss it. It automatically posts to there, so you know that I put up a new video. Everybody be good. And if you can't be good, be gay and do motherfucking crimes. Happy Pride, bitches. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah. All right. You little crazies over here. Your guys' usernames on YouTube are fucking crazy. Big shout out to the top fans of the day, Watch Me Manifest My Dream Life, Cameron Duffy, and Vigilante. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for the gifts so much. Thank you for the super chats so much. Brian, you sent it twice, and I appreciate that. I hope you didn't mean to do that. That it was an accident. But y'all have a great day. I'll be back later tonight. So drop a sub. Now's your chance.